so many. How many black belts? I got 4 degrees already. I'm not even in college and I got 4 degrees.
I have...
This March I'll have 4 degrees.
I have
Celsius.
I have 5 black belts.
It's crazy. Would you say your degrees are in Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Celsius.
Okay, I like it.
Fahrenheit?
Celsius. Please don't drop my mic.
No.
I'm begging you.
Slowly fall.
No.
My thirds.
Wait. The question is, which camera should I look at? Should I look at that one? That one?
You should look at me in my eyes.
Welcome back to another vet.
Am I talking to the camera or am I talking to you?
Talk to the mic. Camera's a backup.
Okay, so
So hello there.
Hi. How are
Hi.
you?
Hi, hello there. Welcome to another episode of Uncut Stories. Today I'm joined by a ninja. His name is Tate Jennings. How you doing, Tate?
I'm doing fantastic. Tired.
We're both very, very tired.
Yes.
We both got done doing a birthday party and decided to do this.
And the second one this week.
This
really the third in a week. It's been 8 days, but still.
Yeah, because we did.
Yeah, we did last Saturday.
Yeah, last Saturday.
That was a good one.
Anyways, we're going to go with how I always start this. We're going to start with one of our common interests, which is
Women.
what? Why'd you say men?
Missed opportunity.
Like, damn.
Definitely martial arts.
Hence why you see belts and certificates behind us.
Yes, because
Anyways.
those are mine. I am 6th degree black belt. Jimmy Bell. Not Jimmy.
How long have you been doing martial arts for? And how did you get started?
Okay, so I always round up to the decade.
Turn it this way.
Sure it's like,
Turn it this way. That's what I'm gonna
I always
you.
round up to the decade, but I'm like 90% sure it's 9 years. Let's see.
What year did you start?
Great question. I have no idea. Okay, let's do the math. I was 8 or 9 in second grade. No, I was in third. I was in second or third grade. So yes, it's basically been. I think I was in third.
You said 10 years.
Third, because then this would be 9 years.
Okay, so
I'm in 12th grade, so there's the.
Okay, yeah.
Right. No. Yeah, because third. Yeah. Okay. That's
Third
fine.
grade?
Perfect. I started in third grade, so 9 years.
And he's about to test for his 4th degree. How do you feel about that?
I'm hyped. The belt is over that way. I've yet to put it on because I don't feel like I should put it on until I actually get it.
No, you can't
So,
put
yes.
it on until.
No, I feel good about it. I mean, like, basically every part of the testing is the same as the last 3 testings I've done. So
I feel like you'd be able to.
I
Plus,
think,
they have it to where you don't have to travel anymore.
yeah, that's nice because it's probably down the street. From
It is
here.
down the street.
But like, travel or not, I'm like, last time I tested, I felt really good, but I've gotten better.
From the
So
terms.
yeah, I've worked. Oh, I feel like my technique and everything's gotten a lot better, even on like the past few months. So
Very excited for the forum.
the form change, I'm so excited to get. Man, I am so hyped. I don't have to do 3rd degree form anymore. I hate the form. I mean,
Okay,
I don't hate it. I have a love-hate relationship. It's a cool form.
Okay, out of all the black belt forms that you know, I mean, you know 3.
I know 3 of them. So
I'm
gonna
which one's
do.
your least favorite to favorite?
Okay. Gosh. I mean, honestly, I think my favorite is the 3rd degree.
What's your least favorite?
Probably 2nd degree.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Yeah.
second. I don't like second degree.
I don't like secondary form. It's the only good part of that form is the butterfly kick.
In your opinion? Actually, I think every single black belt I know says the same thing.
Yeah, no, it's the
Secondary
best.
black belt is
The butterfly kick. Everyone hates the triple round kick, but I've never understood that. It's really not that bad. Okay, to be fair, it's bad when you first do it, but after you do 3rd degree form and you balance in
And-
3rd degree form, the balance for 2nd degree form
is too easy.
it's like you're sitting there on like the one leg. What is it? I forget the name of the stance. Like you're sitting there with one leg up, and you're just like.
this
Sit,
bad.
I like now. Like
This isn't bad.
it used to be like, oh, okay, I gotta really hold it, and now I'm like, I'll like sit there with the students while I'm showing them how to do it, and I'll just be talking to them while in the stance. So
You know,
it's
my,
really not that bad.
you know my favorite thing to do is
What?
balance.
Oh, balance.
The where they lift their knee up
Yes, that's a fun one.
and watch them struggle and fall down for the next
Yeah.
5 minutes.
That is a funny game because like some kids, 3 seconds, not even, they're gone. And then like some kids could stand there forever. And that's how you know which martial artists are the best. I have the water for show at this point. It's closed and I only have one hand. And I don't think I can do this. So I'm just going to leave it there for now.
He has it just because.
It's there for emergency only.
I'm gonna
So
put it
if
behind,
I start passing out.
I'm going to put it behind a glass. Like pane, you have to break it.
We'll get
Hammer
axe.
fist.
Yeah, we'll get the axe. Or I just grab my sword. It's just over there. I don't know why I don't bring it home with me.
I don't know why either.
Because
you leave it here all the time, and kids are like,
I leave it here, but like, I know like it's less work for me to bring it because bringing it's a pain just because I have to constantly.
Well, where would you put it?
In my car, but like I leave it behind where the curtains are.
Oh yeah.
Because it's kind of just tucked away and no one sees it or looks there. So like, it's
well,
mostly
Billy puts his sword either.
Yeah, like we all hide our swords. The thing is, I know if it gets I show up here and it's badly damaged or broken, I can just say to like Belle or anyone and be like, "Hi, why is my sword broken?" And then
you owe me a new one.
Literally, like
you owe me a new one.
I did not break it. You know, someone broke it.
You owe me a new one.
Yep. So, and I don't feel like paying for another sword. The thing is though, if that one breaks and it's my fault, I might not get another one. I love sword, but I'd rather spend that to get like the traditional sword rather than the XMA sword.
Yeah.
Because the XMA sword, if you go to, I think it's on Century Martial Arts, is where you can actually find it if you wanted to buy it without
actual good
going
ones.
through karate, except you need an account and stuff. But like, it literally says, "This is for prop use only. Do not use it." It's literally meant to sit on a wall, and we sell it as an XMA sword.
That's stupid.
I know.
We were talking about.
I mean, it withstands, so like, it works. I've dropped it quite a bit.
We were talking about weapons and
Yeah.
pricing last
My
night.
katana is expansive. Not really. Compared to a real katana, it's very, very cheap.
Have you gone to like those sword craftsman shows and like seen?
I've not gone to like official ones, but I've gone to some where they have it as part of it, and you can kind of go over and look at the weapons, and those are always awesome. And then I'm always sad because I can't buy anything. Because
The cheapest one is like $500 or $1,000.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that one's cool. But
would be
the
cool.
problem is like they're relics, so you can't like use them. And I like using the stuff I buy. So, I mean, I'm not gonna buy things to hang on my wall for strictly that until I'm older. Except for my Zenitsu sword. I have a Zenitsu sword from Demon Slayer. That was like $60 on Amazon. It looks great. So,
that I would keep as a display.
Yeah, no, that one. It's made of steel. Like the blade is steel.
Actual steel?
Yeah, there's people on YouTube who have sharpened theirs and like, used it. It's great. I just haven't because I don't want to go through the hassle of sharpening that.
You should do it for one of your videos.
I mean, that would be kind of funny, but people have done it, so like no one would care to watch it. So I might as well.
You never know.
Stick to my own thing. I don't know what that is yet, but I'll figure it out soon. I have a few ideas.
He has videos in the works. I will not disclose any of them.
I mean,
because
we can talk about it. 'Cause if y'all have any idea how to make my videos good,
comment down below.
Message
Reach
me.
out to him on
My Instagram.
Instagram
We'll plug that at the end,
at the very end.
and it will be in the description for you to easily click and get to it.
Maybe. No. I shall put it in the description.
In the notes section.
In the notes section down below. Description box.
Bro, descriptions I always struggle filling out.
You know what I did?
What?
I saw one of you know who Michelle Carre is?
I feel like I've heard the name.
She's like she does these challenges on YouTube.
Wait, say her name one more time.
Michelle Carre. I don't think I'm pronouncing her last name
How's
right.
it spelled?
Khare, I think. I think. I'm sorry if I'm pretty good at spelling names, but when you have to remember 500.
I think I've heard of her.
Anyways, she does challenges, and I liked how she had her description now. And I just copied, pasted it, and I put my own stuff in it.
I mean,
you know that what's the saying? It's like
an idea.
good artists borrow and the best artists steal. I'm not sure if is that the saying?
I don't think that's the saying.
That's not the saying.
No, but I mean, I would do that. The problem is, I like no one truly reads the description. Have you ever actually read a description?
If
like
I'm
the description part, not like the links or like where they got their equipment, like the literal description.
No. The only time I do it is if they're like a small YouTube channel and I want to see like what's going
That's
on.
What the about page is for.
No, like how the video is going. I'm just like,
oh yeah, like where is it going?
Yeah,
but like that should be the thesis statement at the beginning of the video.
Very true.
It's like those Instagram reels or TikToks and stuff where they have like a loops perfectly. So they'll start with like, I learned blah 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 blah, and they go through the entire video, and at the end of the video they say, and that's how
I learned.
It loops, so you just get this constant of, and that's how I learned backflip in 5 seconds. Here's how you can do it.
How to do it.
That's actually kind of cool though.
They're very satisfying to watch.
Kind of hard. I need to try to do that.
Because then you can just put it on in the background and be like, oh, I've listened to it 5 different times.
Oh yeah, seriously, like you're making your food and you just can't swipe real quick, but it just kind of flows nicely. Yeah. Sometimes I don't even notice, not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like,
I'm the same
wait
way.
a minute, I watched this.
I've listened to this 5 different times now. I should.
A YouTuber who's just starting off, started their YouTube channel.
Both YouTubers? Like you and me,
anyone.
or just anybody?
I mean, it could be us because we're also both doing this.
Okay, yeah.
Thing. If they started their YouTube channel, like they did it, got all the descriptions and that.
First thing is what you do is you subscribe to this channel here.
Yes, that is.
And you go to my main channel and subscribe there.
It's free.
And you go to Tate's channel and subscribe there. Got it? Okay.
My channel will be in the description.
All of them are in the description.
I have 2 videos on my channel. There will be more soon.
Okay.
I'm working on it. But yeah, no, I definitely think if you start a YouTube channel, you have to have like 5 videos. The goal should be to have 5 videos up because that way you get watch time.
Yeah.
Which I'm already failed at because I literally just said I have 2 videos up and they're like 5 months separated. It's my stunt reel in a fight, so like if you want to see that, it's pretty dope. But like I'll get my main channel stuff going. How long would you say a YouTube video should be for someone like putting out YouTube stuff? Because obviously they don't need to hit like a mark to get monetized, like to get paid because they're not monetized yet.
I've always heard that 10 minutes is like the golden, like, you know, back in the day when Minecraft was like super big and you know, like all the episodes were 20 plus minutes long.
I still watch those.
I will put on a Minecraft video like when I get home from work sometimes, and I'll just let it like I'll eat and I'll just like it's like 45 minutes to an hour. I'm like, this is great.
That's all the Sidemen videos. I have to set times aside to watch the Sidemen main channel because it's like 45 minutes to an hour and a half.
But that's okay.
But like they're great videos all the way through.
We were talking about this yesterday. Okay, so we're talking about how today's age is like kids' attention spans are like that. You have to have it so like.
Sorry, what were we talking about?
He just looks down, opens up TikTok, starts.
Wait, I don't know where my phone is. I have too many rectangles in my pockets at a time.
So to answer your question of how long a YouTube video should be, it depends on your content.
Yeah.
Like for my car videos, I've seen car videos be an hour long, and I'll watch it.
Yeah.
And I'll be interested.
And that is for the car people because I could not.
You could probably not do
that.
Some of them are half an hour, some of them are 20 minutes. I try to do 10 minutes.
That's good.
Just because of how fast I'm trying to get it going.
Yeah, no, I think 10 minutes is really good, but it's also so hard to cut down to because you're sitting there like, let's say you film for half an hour. You have to sit there and go 20 minutes, even though like you could probably watch your own 20 minutes. You have to be so critical and be like, nah, we don't need that, which is super hard. But like then there's also if you don't have 10 minutes of content and you have to make 10 minutes of content.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to aim for my videos because like what I'm going to do is my plan is to have it where I like react to a movie clip of like a move. Like maybe a Jackie Chan, he does a specific move, not like basic tricks like backflip because I can already do that. So like very unique moves.
I'm going to react on how to do a backflip. Let's go learn it.
Let's go learn it. Oh, I already know
I
it.
know it.
Most boring video of all time. No, I
30 seconds. That'll be a TikTok.
That'd be
right
my
there.
reel.
That'd be TikTok right there.
My TikTok or Instagram reel. But
The first one.
I'm gonna. I think in the time it takes me to sit down, introduce the video, react to the clip, break down the move. Which the way I'll do that is basically like a tutorial. I'll watch the move and tell the audience what's happening. If it's related to another move, then I'm just gonna bring that up.
Would you do like how to do it first? Like you're sitting. Like
Well-
how? Say if this is your camera right here, or that one actually, or that one, or this one, whichever one.
There's 8,000 cameras.
Camera
It's cameraception.
reception. Would you do it like this? Introduce it, and then be like, okay, here's the trick. Okay, here's how we're gonna do it. Let's go do it. Or
I don't know.
Or
I'm
would you do
gonna
some-
play around with it. I'm gonna play around with the format, and the format within the first few videos might change. I'm definitely gonna talk with my dad about it because he has some ideas over it too. But it's one of those things where it's like, should I go learn the trick and then try to teach it, or should I teach it as I watch the video? Because I think it's more interesting to watch someone's brain work out a trick. I mean, and I could do both realistically. Like I could try it and then give my tips on how to make it work. Like, oh, I tried this didn't work, this did. Make sure your leg kicks diagonal when you're doing the I don't know what the move would be, but like but when I break it down, like I showed you the Rurouni Kenshin thing.
Mm-hmm.
I found a clip. This will probably be my first video. It's Rurouni Kenshin. If you haven't watched those movies, they're on Netflix, or at least 3 of them are. They're really great. Watch them. It's a sword movie, but he does this like move where he slides and does it's like a breakdance move, but like he swings his legs around like Prince Zuko in Avatar, and like gets up cool and has his sword and slashes.
Everyone's gonna know. Be like, okay, I know
everyone
what
gets
he's
it
talking about now.
It's like that. But it's a hard thing to describe. But the way I would describe it, the thing is, the visuals are helpful. It's the second half of a coin drop, which if you don't know what a coin drop is, it does not help you there.
So,
but
somewhere I'll include.
Coin drop is like
overlay.
It's a breakdance move, and honestly, the last part of it is easier than the first part of it. So all I'd have to do is learn the slide, and I can already do a coin drop somewhat. So I'll just practice and work on it and kind of figure out how to make the two flow together, and then I'll put a sword in my hand and do the same thing. And then bada bing, bada boom, there's the move. But yeah, I gotta look for more moves to do.
So here's how I think, because I know we're talking about like, for me, I get huge dopamine hits off of just educational content.
Same.
That's
it. Depends.
Like, so I told you, I got here at like about an hour and a half before the party even started. And one of my TikToks that came up was how a differential works on a car, which I had no idea how that works. Now I do. I saw both videos and I was like, I got a huge dopamine hit off of it because
Nice.
I don't know. So I feel like for me, like you said, I want to see when people go for the process of how a move works or how technique works.
To like learn.
That way I'm seeing how they learn it, and I feel like I'm with the process with you, and not like you have already done it.
Yeah.
And now you're teaching me how to do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I kind of like about that format, because then it's like, oh, he doesn't know how to do it, but he learned it, so I can learn it. Even though I might have way more movement experience than anyone who might watch it.
But it's still the process.
Still very helpful, because I mean every trick is different, but also relates to like 8,000 other tricks. I have a whiteboard in my room, and once, I don't have the picture anymore of it, but I had literally like a basic kick for martial arts and connected it to like 50 different tricks.
He's gonna send me a picture of it. No,
I don't have it. It's gone.
Oh, you erased it?
No, I don't have the picture of it anymore. Maya might. I sent it to her once, so unless her text lead after,
I'll text Maya.
It was a while ago, but like it would be like 540, or it'd be round kick, tornado kick, and then I would draw a line from tornado kick to a 540.
Your parents walk in and be like,
No,
What's this murder? What is this?
Yeah, I'm just drawing lines.
It's all just so lines. I mean,
yeah. But like, and then I would do tornado kick, and I would draw another line to another spot where I put raise, and I would draw raise and 540, and I'd draw 2 lines connecting them both to sideswipe, and so it would just make this grid of like just every single trick.
It's a spider web.
It was literally it was a giant spider web.
I kind of want to see the picture now.
No, yeah, it was funny. I could probably recreate it. It's not that hard, but if you think of any trick,
you can do it.
You can figure it out. Like that's how I figure out all my tricks. Like I'm working on shuriken cutter, and that is like one of my dream tricks. It's called shuriken cutter because it's a cork shuriken and a cork box cutter put together. It's a shuriken cutter. No, but I can I can do shurikens pretty consistently. If I'm warmed up, I can do a cork shuriken. I have not done a cork box cutter in a hot minute, but I can do it. I've done it before. I just gotta. The last time I did it, it was before I injured my ankle, and that's the same ankle I land on when I do the kick. So my ankles should be good for now, but
you
like
have PTSD from it. That's
why.
I
have PTSD from it. No, but I have to. So I just got to work up to it. But because I've already landed hyper and everything, so once I get that, and then also a cheat 7 double. So a cheat 7 would be like a cheat setup. So it'd be like 2-ish, 1.5 spins to a hook kick. Cheat 7 doubles while you're doing the first spin. You do like an outer crescent kick, and then it just goes into the hook kick, which is really an outer crescent kick when you do cheat 7 double. But that's the same 1-2 as the shuriken cutter. So some people say, oh, just do your cork shuriken and then a box cutter. And some people say, when you swing up, just think cheat 7 double. So, but like, just having all of the different avenues to go through it is probably the best way to go about it, because everyone learns it differently. So, I mean, I've been given like multiple tips on so many different moves, and one will make more sense than another, but they get the same outcome. So, like sword, this was my educational content of the week, everybody. My sword is like my weapon. Like if you were to
it's his baby.
It's my favorite. I don't study sword traditionally. I don't take classes for it. I just learn it. We have some instructors here who are decently proficient at sword. They don't know everything. He is not one. Not joking. You might actually be. But like they're not like the world's greatest swords people, but they can do the basics. So I've learned the basics from them. But then on YouTube's fantastic. YouTube is
fantastic, which means you should hit the subscribe button.
Facts. But yeah, no, I have my katana. It has like this groove in the back, which allows it to whistle. Like it makes a whistling noise instead of a big whoosh when you cut it properly. So when the blade hits nicely through the target and you have enough power, it'll make a nice whistle. And everyone strives to get the whistle. That's like the goal here when we do our strikes. Everyone's trying to get the whistle. I figured out one crazy way to make it way more consistent. And
But in order to find out, you have to... No, I'm kidding.
No.
Come back for part 2.
Part 2. No. Go to my YouTube channel. No, I'm joking. I forgot the YouTube video where I found it. But it's this guy. You could literally probably look up like tutorial on martial arts, Japanese sword fighting. And like this guy's channel will come up because he has a lot of stuff about that. But he was talking about it. And everyone says swords for right-handed people, right?
Yeah.
It's like a right-handed weapon. You have to hold it right hand on top. It's on your left hip, so you can draw it out with your right hand. But I found out the reason they had it on everyone had it on their left hip was because it made it easier that when they would walk, they would not smack scabbards. Because they don't walk, like in America, we walk on the right side of the road. And if it's on your left hip, those would smack. But they walk on the opposite side of us, which means the swords are always on opposite sides. So you would never smack your swords together. So that's one. Is it 100% accurate?
We don't know.
We don't know, but it's a cool fact nonetheless. So that was cool. But then it related to, he was like, the power doesn't even come from your right hand. All of the path your sword takes comes from your right hand, and the power is all left hand. And I was sitting there like, I've always like tried to equal balance the power. Like I'd guide with my right hand and my left hand. I try to get them together, and then I try to push and pull, and like that worked. And then I just focused on the right hand guiding and the left hand pulling hard, and oh my gosh, I didn't even have to follow through to get the whistle. It was kind of crazy.
Whistle every time.
No, seriously, I was sitting there, I was like, it was instead of like going all the way through the target, I would go like, and it would like, and it would just go, I can't really whistle that well, but it would go like perfectly, and it was like, I was sitting there like, and then but I did every strike. I did all there's 9 strikes. You go like, ready? Ankle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight up, 8 straight down, and there's a stab. Don't worry about the whistle with the stab. I have not figured that one out. I don't think it's a thing. But I did
you
it.
should find out.
I did. I was like 1, and it was like easy. I was like, that was way too easy. And I did 2, easy. 3, 4. For me, 5 and 6 are hard because of just the angle. First try on both sides. And normally one side's easier than the other. Both sides, I was sitting there like, that's crazy. I skipped 7 because I knew that'd be the hardest one, so I wanted to save that for last. I did 8, so straight down, easy. And I did 7, and I've not even gotten a whoosh sound from 7. So I got a whoosh sound. I didn't get the whistle, but I got a whoosh, and that's progress if you ask me.
I say progress is progress.
Yeah,
no matter
progress
what.
is progress. But like once I get them all, there might be an Instagram reel. But the problem is if you have to be able to hear it on the Instagram reel, or there's no point. So we'll see if that works.
Just get one of your mics. You have a.
I do have a blue snowball mic. I can use that.
I can
just plug it up to my laptop.
I was gonna say if you have blue snowball, like something that's like hyper like sensitive.
Yeah, it should.
To it.
I mean, it just depends on if
like
I have a noise gate on or not.
If you have a lapel mic, then you can do that as well.
I need to buy one of those.
I have
that
one.
will help.
I have one.
Ooh,
I'll let you borrow it.
fancy.
$500. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, dang it. I'd rather just buy my
No,
$500 rental or $30 buy. Going for
No.
the $30 buy.
no, it's I was so pissed at myself this morning because I went to go film car show Caffeine
Yeah.
Octane, which you can go on my main channel and watch my
Yes, the
Here's
video
me.
will be up.
never because I'm back behind now. I'm free episodes because I have to do January and February.
It will be
now.
up 2 weeks from today. Go watch it.
Oh no, I have to do December's, January's, and February's now.
What's the point in filming a video a month if you're not going to post it on the month you
Because
filmed it?
I am somewhat of a perfectionist in that. Also, I'm still learning
Yeah, it makes
like
sense.
how I want to like edit.
Get the style.
Yeah, so it's
But like, why instead of editing a video and changing the style and re-editing it, just edit that one, post it, and next time you film one, change what you want to
what I
change
want.
about it. That way you're getting something.
because my transitions are not like how I want them to.
True. I've figured out that the way I want my setup to be, I think I have a spot in my room that I'm gonna do it in. Because like I had a YouTube channel.
Growing
I haven't
up.
posted on it like
little
3
Tate.
little laddie Tate had a like all teenagers had a not even teenagers, it was like preteen and early teens had a Minecraft YouTube channel and a Fortnite YouTube channel, same YouTube channel, not different ones. I posted on there quite a bit, but the reason I figured it out, after thinking for not that long, I figured out I stopped posting on it. I hated posting. I got to a point where I didn't like posting because at the time I loved editing, and I still do depending on what I've filmed. It was like I would have to get up. I have a green screen, and at the time green screens all the rage. I'd set up the green screen, get my camera, set everything up, go into OBS, make sure the green screen's working. The green screen never completely worked because I didn't have good lighting and stuff. And there's no way I could easily fix that. So I just did green screen as best as I could, got it up, started recording with the
OBS.
OBS and like Minecraft and Fortnite and stuff. And I was sitting there, and I'm not good at video games. Like I'm decent depending on how much I play. But like if you want me to play Minecraft Bed Wars and win consistently enough to get a YouTube video out on it, I will be filming for hours. Same with Fortnite. So I never get anything that was like
good content.
because like you can get good content without winning Fortnite or winning Bed Wars, but you gotta like in my eyes you almost have to be like filming with people and having funny conversations or just conversations.
That's
like
what
when you're by yourself it ain't gonna work. And I just kept doing it, like nothing would happen, and I'd just be like, okay, all the cameras, we'll come back.
And time for intermission.
Intermission. I
Intermission
can
time.
open my water now.
Yes.
This can go in the behind the scenes. That's why you plug up the camera to a monitor and just screen record the monitor. Actually, I've one podcast I listen to, they do that because like apparently for some podcast like cameras you have to buy a very special camera and stuff so that it records forever, but it's extra cost when you can just use the same camera.
I've looked at like what cameras just record indefinitely, and they are expensive.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back. Anyways,
welcome back. What were we talking about? We were talking about. What was my point? Sorry, before we went off, I was talking. Okay, I hated setting up my YouTube channel, and
hold on, this is gonna annoy me.
Yeah, fix that angle. Yes, sir. All right. All right. No, but my point was I needed something I could easily set up and record that did not take long at all, because I hate
setting up.
So what I'm gonna do is I already have LED lights in my room now, like colored ones.
Oh, nice.
And those.
So does every other teenager. And
I kid you not.
Adolescent.
I got them, and part of the decision I wanted them, I was like, they look cool.
That's his decision for anything. It looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. But also, being a film nerd, I grabbed out my camera as soon as I finished setting them up and would just film something in my room with my normal light on and those off. I'd be like, okay, standard video. As soon as you turn those lights on and there's just some color hitting your wall in the surrounding area and you're filming the one thing you have with I had just a lamp light on. It already looked like professional. And I'm on a FaceTime call. It looks good, dude.
Where are you? Are you in a studio? No, I'm just in my room.
No, seriously, I was on a FaceTime call with my girlfriend and I went, wait, this looks like way too professional for a FaceTime call. And it's just my phone camera. So I was like, so that's the strategy there. I'm going to have...
It's funny you say that because my best friend and my girlfriend were over at my house, and in my room, or not house, the apartment, and my room doesn't have an actual light fixture.
I hate rooms like that.
So when I first moved in, I had to get lamps from my room because in my
Please
house
you just got LED lights, because literally
no.
Oh dude,
no, that's what they were telling me.
No, seriously, if you turn on the white light on the LED lights.
Well, you see, when I started recording videos at my desk or just anywhere on my couch, I had to get it was so dark and dingy. I had to get a ring. Yeah,
nice.
That works for the moment.
The ring lights are pretty cool, dude. What I'm gonna do is I have a spot in my room and it's literally across from the windows in my room, so I have all of the natural light hitting it because I'll probably film in the day.
I hate you.
I know
so
it's
much.
Perfect spot. But we can probably get to this in a little bit. I do magic. So I have...
He will show magic trick.
A lot of playing cards.
Yes.
A lot. And I collect a lot of fancy, kind of nice looking cards that aren't just bicycles. And so I have a shelf. They're not just bicycle cards. But I have a shelf in my room where it has the nicer ones. In my closet, I have a shelf in there with all of my cards. And there's a lot. And they're just kind of piled up. In my main room, I have the shelf with all the cards. I've recently exceeded the limit. Can't even prop them up where it goes 1, 2. I have them touching each other, going all the way across, and it doesn't work. And I had one shelf where I had too many, so I had to angle all of them. And one fell over and dominoed. So, I currently have a really good idea because my walls are a slightly darker color of this, probably what you'd find in a modern white person house in 2023 in the suburbs. That's the color of my room. No, I don't know what that would look. I'd probably different than others.
About the same as mine.
Yeah.
Only because it's an apartment.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty standard house color.
Yeah.
And stuff, but it looks good. So what I'm gonna do is I want to get I called them box shelves the other day. Do you know what I mean when I say a box shelf?
Is it like one of those shelves that like you can go to like Walmart, Target, and like get one of those like what do you call it? Bins, like the little
like a bin would fit
like
in
a
it.
fabric. Yeah. Okay.
This guy knows. My girlfriend laughed at me for 5 straight minutes after I called it a box shelf, and she was like, "That's not what it's called."
And what's
and
it called?
I screen shared. We were on FaceTime. I screen shared my phone and searched box shelf, and it came up. It wasn't called that, but it came up. So
you know why?
People know what I'm talking about.
You know why? It's because it's a box.
That's my that's man logic right there. That's non-designer.
That's man logic.
That's a non-designer man logic right there. Yeah, but I'm gonna get some box shelves, but I want to get one where it takes up a good chunk of that area. It's like the back of the wall where I'm filming it. It's the door to my bathroom, so that door will be shut. Then there's this middle.
We get to see inside now.
Yeah, and then there's another door on the other side for my closet, also shut. But that middle spot will have that, so it will be a nice looking background. Because
cool.
what I'm thinking,
doing it,
I'm thinking just
vertical or horizontal.
Well, I'm thinking it'll be more like this way and just up like this much, maybe a little bit more, because it'll have some cubes. And what I'll do is I'll put all the nice cards throughout it, but I also want to display some of the magic books I have because they're sitting in my closet and they look awesome, and I'd rather have them really nicely displayed. And so once that's done, I might put a plant on top of that, pull some green in.
Plastic.
It will look cool. I think it would look nice.
Plastic.
Yeah. I just think kind of having it it'll be a good background that doesn't require any green screens or anything, but it'll look cool. It'll look cool. And then the lights are above. I mean, they're all around my room, so I'll just put it like a fade, where it fades in different colors, or maybe if I'm just feeling one color one day, I'll just put it on that, and with the lights on, it'll just kind of fade a little bit into it, and it'll look pretty good. Because then it will look nice, and all I do is put my phone, because I don't have a good camera right now. So until A, my family buys one, B, I buy one, or C, I just get a better
phone.
No, not phone, but webcam. There we go. Webcam. Then I'll change it, because the webcam I have right now is 720p potato.
Yeah, no. Anything.
It looks good. It looks good as a webcam when you're on Zoom. It does not look good for recording.
Okay, so here's my opinion. So when I first started recording I hope when the mics pick that up.
Dude, that's a good pop. Wait. No, that didn't pop. Okay. There we go. That's what it sounded like. That is exactly what it sounded like.
Cracks on knuckles. So when I first started recording my YouTube videos for my charger, it was just my phone.
Dude, phones are good these days.
They are.
Don't underestimate the phone, especially if it's one of the newer ones that has 4K.
Dude, I think so. When I went on my cruise and I was recording, because I had.
When's that video gonna be out?
I don't know.
Never.
Because I recorded the entire time. I was always doing something. If I wasn't obviously if I was hanging out with my friends on the boat, I'm not gonna be hi, say hi to my YouTube channel.
I have quite a few videos I filmed that are funny short things that aren't even for YouTube, just for my extended family. I filmed some funny things. I've yet to edit them because I'm just
it's not high priority at the moment. It's whenever I get it out, it gets out. So if I don't have a video to edit or a video to post, then I'll
that's a good time. I'm pretty busy at the moment.
Yeah. So anyways, I swear my phone. By the way, I had to upgrade because of my old phone has lines.
This phone right here. I'm pointing at it.
Yeah, my other camera.
Yeah,
has he saw it and he's like,
what I was sitting there bruh, what the crap?
Yeah. So anyways, it still works. It's just that one issue. But anyways, my 14 because I got a 14 now.
Yeah.
I swear the camera quality is better than these cameras.
Oh, it's so good. I had one friend from my UNG dual enrollment class. He had just gotten the 14 because we were talking about it, and he was like, "Oh, I'm getting it soon." And I was like, "Oh, lit." He filmed a car. I think it was just a van. I don't remember the car. It was just his car after it had rained. So there was just the water on the car. My dude, it looked like a cinematic masterpiece, bro. And all he did was this. I was sitting there like, bro, it looks
That's the
so good.
I forgot up one of the clips of like my trip, and like one of the videos I did was us going to like see stingrays, and like so it was Cayman Islands, and not super choppy outside, but not like calm.
Yeah.
But the boat was still doing this.
Yeah.
Side to side. In the video, it doesn't look like it's moving at all.
Oh, because the action mode?
Because it was on like
It was the standard mode?
it was just standard.
Oh my gosh.
Just the stabilization of that camera is insane. I was like, if I had the vlog camera or this camera here, the GoPro did a good job because I had the GoPro.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to take my phone in the water.
True.
The GoPro and my phone were clutch the entire time.
Bro, I might need to buy. I have the 12, which is not a bad camera.
No, not by
But
any
like,
means.
it's like not any means. So I can make do with it easily, especially because
Yeah.
when I'm filming, voice crack. But I'm gonna film. It's literally no, but my 12 is good, and it could do the job because all I'm doing is filming on 4K. Me and my background, and then me doing a few tricks. It's like I don't need anything crazy.
Okay, so
at
going
the
back
moment.
to if you're starting a YouTube channel, like from
You
our
don't need a
experience,
camera.
You literally don't. The only
You just
reason-
need a microphone.
You just need go out and buy the most expensive microphone.
Go
that
grab
you
a
can.
potato from Publix, put a lavalier mic on it.
You're good.
You're done.
No. Use
Content.
your phone. Use your phone. And the only reason I got my vlog camera is because I was tired of airdropping my videos to my
Hey, that
phone-
makes
to my
sense.
Mac.
Now
It would
think
take-
about this. Imagine your main computer, the one you edit on because you have a MacBook Air that has an Intel chip, so it's garbage at editing. Imagine everything you have to edit is on a PC and you film with a Apple phone. My dude, I struggle. I can't airdrop it. That's it. No, I'm joking. I can't airdrop it, and I can't have the what is it, like the HDR? What is it called?
What do you mean?
The here. If you're watching this and want to know what I'm talking about, go to your settings, scroll down to your camera, and go to formats. It's literally at the top. There's high efficiency and most compatible. Mine's currently. If it's on high efficiency, it's literally not compatible with a PC because it cannot, unless you have, I think, Windows 11, which I don't. It cannot run it. You play it and it doesn't play. It's like media file, non-compatible. So I have to go over to this next option, most compatible, which still is good. I can do 4K and I can do 4K 24 frames, which is honestly, I'm happy about that. I can't do 4K 60 and I can't do if I go to slow-mo, I can't do 4K 240 or not 4K HD 240 frames per second. So,
What's your opinion about 60 frames per second for YouTube videos?
for YouTube videos,
Because I've heard different things about it.
I don't think it's necessary.
I don't think it is.
No.
So I've heard it's not necessary.
It depends on what you're filming.
Yeah, so
If you need a high frame rate, then yeah. But like if you're just gonna sit down and talk to a camera
yeah, you don't
like
need
this, it's more
30
editing.
30
It's-
FPS
yeah.
is sufficient. I switched to 60 FPS today for like full
the
full
race?
HD. Yeah, for the cars.
For the cars, but that's like
Yeah, because-
are they driving fast?
They're not driving fast. They're they're just sitting there. Yeah,
Oh.
I probably should do like rolling shots of cars like
Oh,
leaving,
yeah.
but like today I didn't. Like, if we didn't have the birthday party, I would still probably be
Yeah, it makes sense.
there. So,
Makes sense.
but like I did 60 FPS because one of
Yeah.
the parents here is a.
Oh, yes.
We've talked to him before about like editing,
Mhm.
and I'll ask him like, "Hey, can you watch this quick?" And he's like, "Yes." And he's like, "You still need to work on like this little piece right here." Like,
Yeah.
it's so choppy. And I was like, "Okay, so what if I?" And then he was talking about speed ramps, and
Yeah.
speed
true.
ramps.
You need a higher.
You need a
frame
higher
rate.
frame rate. And the video that I'm working on now, everything's recorded in 30 FPS. So I don't want to do speed ramps because of that.
Yeah, no. It gets,
And so that's
it gets
what-
pretty choppy.
And so that's where it gets really choppy, and that's where I'm like, I
Right.
don't want to do it just because of how choppy it is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it was 60 FPS? Oh, no issue.
The way I put it in terms of filming is think of Lord of the Rings. That was filmed, I'm like 90% sure, 99 probably, and 24 FPS, right?
Okay, that's not
24 to 30.
That's not
probably.
bad.
Most likely 24. That's what Lord of the Rings looks like. That looks good. For like a film, standard film, 24 looks nice. It's filmic. It's made for that. The Hobbit was filmed at 60 frames per second. So on behalf of the VFX artists, I'm so sorry for you. You had to add 36 extra frames per second. Like all of those animations, the render times must have sucked because of that.
That's why, again, like
I do like minor VFX stuff on the side. Like I'll do some stuff. I'm doing some CG stuff for my not talent show, for my school play right now, and like, I mean, on my base computer, it took. I did a 10-second video, and it was a clock.
And how long did it take to render?
From 10, okay.
How long did it take to render?
After I cut off some render times through some just setting changes, it took 3 hours for 10 seconds of footage. And I did a math. We're doing Cinderella right now. It's the enchanted version of Cinderella. And at the beginning, there's this prologue.
Wait, is that like the live action one?
I mean, there's multiple.
No, I'm talking about
it's
like
a specific version. I mean, the
if I think
Enchanted.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That is I think that's a spoof of Cinderella, the Enchanted version.
Okay, but I like
the song sounds the exact same.
Okay, but I like that.
It's a funny movie.
Unpopular.
So
exactly.
good. I love that movie.
That's like the one Cinderella movie I can.
But yeah, no. So but yeah, so we're doing the Enchanted version. In the beginning, there's a prologue, and when Cinderella's mother dies, Cinderella's mom has this tree in their yard, and it's like Cinderella's mom's tree. Cinderella's way of connecting with her mom.
I don't remember that in the movie.
It's
in
not
the anime.
in the movie. It's literally only in the Enchanted version, which has like. It has a movie from like years and years ago with Whitney Houston and stuff, but like
when it used to be good.
Yeah, but it's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
Crazy, man. No, I did the thing. She was like, I need a minute of footage of a tree growing, which I'm hand animating, which like honestly is not a problem. It's not that bad.
Render time?
No, the render time's not that bad either. I just let it go for 2 straight days. Right?
Okay.
It's not that bad.
I'm waiting for the
problem.
I'm waiting for the bad part.
Would you want to watch a tree grow for a minute?
No.
Exactly.
This goes back to retention, I guess retention and like how fast paced.
Yeah.
I guess for a play, it'd be fine. But
no, I'm sitting there like 30 seconds cap for like a twig growing, kind of doing some twists and turns, slowly growing with branches. 30 seconds is pushing it. Right? Think about a tree growing. Ready? The tree just started growing. the tree's growing. You might want to time lapse this. We're at 10 seconds. See how awkward this is? Like, this is I mean, yes, there's music playing and a monologue going on over it, which helps a lot.
The tree grows.
Ready? Wait.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
Boom. That
30.
was 30. No, obviously, 30 seconds is not going to change. So that's how long that would be. That felt forever. All right? Okay, so
I'm inclined to agree.
It's a long one. So I'm just not. I'm just going to give her the video. Because here's the thing. Because I'm, okay.
Do 10 seconds.
My drama professor, I was sitting there I was like, hey, I could do CG stuff. I can make you customized backgrounds. Like, what more could you ask for? And she was like, that's dope. I'm taking advantage of that.
You're on it.
I got a clock. We need it for the ballroom. There needs to be a clock in the background. Easy. I just made a clock and then rendered out where it looked like 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11, and 11:30. That way it is just constant, like throughout the kind of the scene, they kind of just shifted around. So that way, like the time's going, but you're not rendering the full time. I did the math. If it's a 20-ish minute scene, roughly, probably longer. If I rendered out because I set up the
Oh yeah, he told me how
geometry.
long it was.
I know. I set up it with geometry nodes and Blender, and which makes the clock work. Like it literally frame by frame does like it every 24 frames. It does a full second. Like it works.
If I'm not lazy, I put whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I did the math. If I rendered out the 20 minutes, it would take 60 straight days of render time. By the time I started this, I didn't have 60 days until our play. Like the play's this March, and I started this like a month ago. Like we barely even had the 60 days to do.
So
it.
you wouldn't even have the time. You would have had.
It would have probably finished like a day or two before. So, and I know no one wants a 20-minute video of a clock. So, I was like, yeah, nah, dude.
What? Could you just like go online, just find one?
Yeah, but it doesn't look as cool. I made like a cool looking. It's like a. Do I have the picture? I wonder if I do. If I do, then we're in luck. If not, that would stink. But, oh, look at that.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Here, I'll put it up to this one. That's what it looks like. We can put it on the screen if not. All I did, I've changed the handles to look black, and I made the background pink, like a light pink, because that's what my instructor wanted for the background look. I was sitting there like, it's fully customizable. I was like, why would you get something offline? I couldn't find anything online. But then that way I could get all the customizable times.
You could do.
I rendered the 10-second video for the time ticking down to midnight for 10 seconds. So that way they can cue it in and it goes like 10, 9, and Cinderella can sit there and be like, oh, no, and then it hits the midnight. So like it's fully customizable that way, which is nice. But yeah, I definitely did not
in
want
that
to render
case,
20 minutes for that.
One, upgrade your computer.
Here's the thing.
He's gonna ask me to
Okay.
more money for a birthday.
Yes, charge twice and give me $200 for birthday party. I would like to, but
If you could upgrade, what would you go for? That's a question.
I'd just get a new MacBook Pro.
Like what I have, or
Yeah, no, I'd get like a 14-inch Pro and max it out a little bit more. I'd rather do that than buy another desktop. Because like my PC is a desktop and it's meant for gaming, like the gaming PC, and it was like $1,000. That was it. It was really not expensive. It was not for a nice computer. It was not that expensive. The problem is the words, not the CPU, the other one, the GPU. The GPU is not compatible with Blender. So what the 10 seconds could have taken a lot less than 3 hours because GPU rendering is literally optimized in Blender. But it would, because of the new Blender, does not. It's like an RTX is what I have. It doesn't. Okay, the one that is like most optimized for Blender, like the number one GPU, just the GPU you can get is $2,000. It is double the price of my computer. I'd rather just get a MacBook at that price.
Understandable.
Yeah, because like what I could do there is then for me, because I'm doing more action stuff, I can bring it with me. I can edit on the spot. I can do stuff like that. And it will run Blender. Like, it can run some simple things in Blender. So I'd rather do that.
I stopped using my computer at home. Like, I have a gaming PC. Yeah. It's about it's custom built. It was like my neighbor at the time, built. Like,
it's pretty dope.
My neighbors. My neighbors are, like, nerds. And so I asked, like, the guy around my age, I was like, hey, can you, like, help me build a PC? He's like, yeah, I'll do it. I was like, sweet. He's like, what do you want? I was like, what games do you want to run? Like, it's like, I don't want to
Tetris. I need a beefed computer for Tetris.
It keeps lagging. I can't. It's one frame off.
I can't move the piece because I didn't have enough time.
It's one frame off. And I go frame by frame. No, it was like Minecraft and like Terraria and like things like that.
Yeah, mine was
so
Fortnite.
Like, yeah, so and it ran Fortnite pretty well.
Yeah,
like it's like on like medium to low settings.
Yeah.
Not like super high settings, but like enough to like be happy and satisfied with it.
Yeah, no, because I definitely didn't need anything fancy.
And if I wanted to stream, I could stream a bit.
Yeah,
but had to like bump down my settings just a tiny bit more. But anyways, I don't use that computer anymore. It just sits at my desk.
Yeah.
I think the last time I used it is when I'm at home and I'm too lazy to get my MacBook out.
Yeah.
and to
That
search
makes
something.
sense.
I literally bring my MacBook everywhere.
I've
It's
been-
always on me.
I've been meaning to. I was gonna get before like literally at the beginning of the school year. I was gonna try to get another Mac because if I did the costs. If I traded in mine, I get like $350 off.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
And I was gonna see if I could get an education discount.
You can.
Problem, the Macs the Macs I want, they don't. It's the same price on the education discount as it is just buying it, so I don't really get one. It does not. I will like look through it a little bit more, but like it does not.
Really?
It's only like the Air. The Air.
It's only the.
I think it's like only the Air because like a student's not gonna need
Okay, in that
a
case.
MacBook Pro like at all.
Okay, in that case, I understand because like I was gonna say,
Yeah.
my sisters, my mom, my dad. Like obviously, I'm the first one who bought my MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
And so they just kind of like fell in line with Mac.
Mm.
And I was like, okay, copycats. And so we went to go get the Airs. And I'm not technically a student anywhere. When we bought it,
Student of life.
I'm a student of life. I did go to college for a semester, and so I was
worst.
I was a student at one point. And so the Apple guy was like, oh, you just have to show an email of like to prove that you went to school. Because we were buying
That's actually really easy.
like 3 or 4 MacBook Airs. And so all I had to do was just go like that.
How much did you get off?
I have no idea.
Was it a good bit though?
It was a good bit.
Okay.
Because I paid. So I just got my credit cards and I wanted to build credit like that.
Yeah.
And so I paid for all of it. My dad paid me back.
That's nice.
And also because I had my Apple card. I still have my Apple card, but you get a discount as well. You get like 3% cash back. And so I was like, okay, just put it on mine. With the discount. So I was getting like a whole, I got like a lot from that purchase.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
So that's what I would do. If you can get the Apple card, get the Apple card. Go get your MacBook Air or Pro, whatever, and get your discount by showing that you're a student.
I will think about getting one at least for this summer. We'll see, because I just don't have time because of high school to do anything with it right now. But I want to once I get it. Well, I'm getting lucky because my family has a Mac desktop from 2011, and
Again, we're talking about this
surprise,
yesterday.
12 years later,
It still runs like a
does
beast.
not work that well.
Oh,
It works, but it
I was gonna say it runs.
lags. It's so terrible. I literally have not used it since I got my desktop because it is laggy, and that was 5 years ago. so
in
it's
other words,
laggy. But no, my parents, both of them have gone, yeah, we're gonna get a new family computer, and I'm pretty sure they're just gonna get like a MacBook Pro desktop because my dad does he likes doing video stuff and he does music stuff, like he has synthesizers, so he does all of that, and he's been wanting to set up like a nice like station to edit and do production and stuff.
Well, then that would help him out and help you
Exactly.
out.
So I'm pretty sure he's just gonna get the Pro, and it's kind of a family computer, so I could technically use it. The only thing would be having my own would allow me to take it places and use it whenever I wanted to.
Again, that's why I have a MacBook Pro, and that's why
I'll probably get one soon.
I don't go anywhere without it.
Yeah.
Because if I have 2 seconds to do anything, I will edit.
Yeah.
I would
I
do
get a
something.
graduation gift,
Ask for a MacBook Pro.
but it's either that or
ask-
a legitly awesome like magic class that is $1,000 to $2,000, but it's kind of worth it. Not gonna lie, it's like 300 videos.
Okay,
It's by Danny Day Ortiz.
Okay.
If you were to ask me as a magician, my favorite magician, it will not be a magician you've heard of, unless you're a magician and know what you're doing. My favorite magician at the moment, my top 2 are Juan Tamariz and Danny Day Ortiz. No one who's not a magician knows who they are, really.
I don't.
Exactly.
I've heard him talk about him.
Yeah, no, I talk about them because they're great. But most of the tricks I do at the moment, like everything I did to you this morning, I did a few tricks to him this morning. That's all. I think all of that was Juan Tamariz. All of it. All of his principles and methods.
Nice.
Like they're my favorite stuff. But like they're the goats in my opinion. And most magicians would also say so. But like I love the standard guys like David Copperfield. Is that the time limit? Magicians. It's like if you ask a guitarist who's their favorite guitarist, they're not gonna tell you. They're not gonna tell you. They're gonna say the guitarist's favorite guitarist, not the other like the lay audience your favorite guitarist, right? Yeah. I mean, some of them will match up.
Yeah.
Like obviously, guitarists love Jimi Hendrix, Eddie Van Halen, Randy Rhoads, and countless more. But like where guitarists and lay people will be like, they both agree like they're some of the greatest. They're all like awesome.
Yeah,
right.
But like if you ask me like who my favorite guitarist is, it's not gonna be like a band.
You're gonna say Yngwie Malmsteen. And everyone's gonna go, who's that? And you're gonna be
maybe
because he's the goat. No. But like it's like that. Like I like love David Blaine. I think David Copperfield's awesome. Shin Lim's epic. Like I love all of these like top magician guys. But I have my favorite magicians. Who are I don't want to say better. But like David Blaine,
it's like
David Blaine, if you've watched any of his like close-up card magic videos online, he uses Juan Tamarice's principles. I know because I know what they are. So I've watched them. Like it's not a bad thing. Like it's not like, oh, he's ripping off no, magicians use every other magician's thing always, but I mean they perform it their own way, which is what you're kind of supposed to do. I mean, every like pretty decently good magician
can do it.
Who knows? I mean, if you know the things I know, not if
you're smart and you have big brain,
if you have big brain, no, I'm joking. There's like it's the stuff like if you want a full magician who's not done magic for that long, I can do that just because I know these things, right? And it's one of those things you're sitting there like like I watched a thing from Danny DeOrtiz the other day. It's like probably a week or two ago. Fried me. Absolutely no idea how he did it.
Some of the tricks that he does on me, I'm just like, how?
All. Think that I could not figure it out. I watched it 3 times, could not figure out it, had to sleep on it. I finally figured it out. But like
can you do the trick?
I can. I'm not gonna do it right now. But it's a trick for a specific situation. But it is it's good. Do you want to see a magic trick? I can do one right now. And it works for the people at home, theoretically, okay? Theoretically. There's like still like a 50% chance this goes wrong. So just be ready. But it might get if it got you, comment that it got you, okay? I got you, okay? It's a mind reading thing. I learned it because David Blaine did it. See, everyone uses everyone's stuff, right?
I use it because so-and-so did it.
I don't have anything original. So I use everyone else's stuff. But okay, ready? I want you to think like let's see, like a dessert, like ice cream, like something, a simple classic dessert, okay? Right. Mainly not 2 words, so ice cream, not 2 words, like something very like 1 word simple. You got it?
Yep.
All right. At home, still do the same thing, all right? Take the last letter of that dessert.
Okay.
All right, I want you to think of a president whose last name starts with that letter.
I see where this is going.
If you can need to look it up real quick. But if you've got a president with their last name
or first name?
Last name.
Has to be last name?
So like if you were to say President Trump or Donald Trump, it would be Trump. You would go with Trump, okay? I don't know if it ends with a T, but yeah. But so you got your dessert. Do you have the president with that letter?
The last name?
Yeah, the last name starts with that letter.
I may have to Google.
Yeah, if you need to Google it.
I have to do intermission here.
And there's quite a few presidents, so if you need to get lucky, then it's only one. But
there's only one.
I don't know.
I feel bad.
It depends on what letter you got.
I can't tell you because then.
Yeah, don't tell me. But I'm just saying.
You're gonna find out.
I'm probably gonna figure it out. But
okay, I wasn't thinking about him.
But okay, you got one?
Hold on, checking all of them.
Did you Google all presidents, or did you look up presidents whose last names start with a letter? No, because you could have just done that, and it would bring up a list.
I good.
You got one?
Yeah.
It's his last name starts with that letter. I want you to go to the second letter in his last name. So if it like go back to Trump.
Okay.
If it That's such a weird thing that Trump was president. Sorry. No, most recent. It would be like you did. It starts with a T, so you got Trump because of the T. You go to
You
the
go to
R,
R.
right? So you got the second letter.
Okay.
All right. I want you to think of a color that starts with that letter.
Like an actual color?
Yeah, like an actual color.
Okay.
You got one?
Yeah.
Okay. If I've done this correctly, was your color indigo?
Yeah.
Hey yo, indigo. That's a good one. $10 says your president was Eisenhower.
It was.
I have no idea what your thing was, but
It was
yeah.
brownies.
Brownies. That's a good one.
Brownies.
Like a brownie.
Wiki,
Like a
Eisenhower.
brownie. Yeah.
Indigo.
Yeah. Think about it. Like I think we'll be fine here, but like cake, cookie, fudge, brownie.
Exactly.
They all end with an E.
I know. I was thinking about that. I was like,
That's why
E.
ice cream doesn't really, unless you go with ice, but it's 2-word. So that's why I say don't do a 2-word one, and I use ice cream as an example. No one's gonna go with ice cream.
No.
I've had people go with like tart, and I was like, "What?
Okay.
the crap?"
like, okay.
Yeah, but no. E.
Trombe.
The only president whose name starts with E is Eisenhower, and
that's why I was thinking.
like the only color is indigo.
Indigo.
So if that gotcha, bada bing, bada
you have
boom.
to subscribe to him.
Yes, go follow. No, but yeah, love that trick. That's a fun one. If I don't have anything on me, I normally have a deck of cards or something. If I don't have anything, I can pull that one out. Because what you can do is like, I can just say indigo, or I can write it down somewhere, and like there's an infinite amount of things. And what's cool is like you can do that with a group of people, and you can nail
Everybody.
quite a few, if not all of them. And that's pretty cool because everyone's like, "What the crap?
Like, what?
What? How did that
What was
wizardry?"
yours?
What was I gonna say before this?
Something about
I was
my
gonna
Premiere
move.
Pro.
Oh yeah, back to editing. Sorry. So yeah, that's my magician stuff of the day. Whoa, magic.
Dove comes out.
No, if I'm gonna get a Mac, you know how like you can have the option to add Premiere or Final Cut, or
Yeah,
it's Final Cut,
Cut.
or
It's Final Cut.
there's one more though.
It's DaVinci Resolve.
No. It was like one that like when you buy it, it
Final
comes
Cut.
installed.
I don't know it. And then Premiere Pro.
Yeah. Well, that one was definitely Final Cut, and one was like another one, but it's like installed on the Mac because they're Apple
Yeah.
things, right?
Yeah.
And I was sitting there like, I could for $300 get Final Cut. Not a bad option. It's a pretty good editor.
Mhm.
I can pay $20 a month for Premiere ish, roughly. It's probably more now, but much is
you
it?
you have a discount. You
I have a
student
student discount. But I
For
mean,
me,
still, you're paying
so
monthly
I-
forever and ever
Yeah. So
and ever.
for me, I have like all the
you
apps.
have the
'cause
suite. Nice.
I get the core. Like I
Yeah.
use everything.
Yeah.
Because
It
I
is
use
a
Audition
really
for
cool
this. I use Premiere Pro. I use Photo. Like
Yeah. No. that makes
eventually
sense.
on my Instagram
Like
page, I want
Photoshop
to.
and stuff.
Yeah, I want to use like more of like my car like
Yeah.
photo shoots. Like I want to do more like
True. Makes sense. Lightroom and everything.
yeah, Lightroom and things like that.
Yeah. No, those are yeah. That's the thing about Adobe is getting all of that stuff in a package deal is really cool that you can't kind of do with the other stuff.
Mhm.
But
I
then
was-
there's DaVinci Resolve,
Mm-hmm.
and DaVinci Resolve, not gonna lie, is kind of cracked. It's free. There's a paid version, but the paid version only gives you a few extra perks. The perks
Slightly-
it gives you are legitly insane. I'm pretty sure one of them right now is you can distance map from just
I've seen.
yeah, you can literally like if I were to put my hand up in front of a camera and film it, it like automatically takes the distance of all the things and you can make it distant. So if you were to put smoke on a footage, you distance map the footage and you can put the smoke where it would look like it's further in the back. And it just kind of automatically does it. That's epic. You know what's really cool about DaVinci Resolve paid?
He's gonna
It's
try and
$300. So it's the same as like Final Cut and stuff. If you don't, it's a one-time purchase. If you buy it, you can buy it. But if you buy anything from their website, any of their gadgets, cameras, or
it
anything,
comes with it.
it comes with it for free.
So you can buy like a $100.
No, but then that's the thing. All of their stuff are like they're nicer cameras. They're pretty expensive. My friend, I've not done it yet. He bought the cheapest thing on their website
which is
$300, right? And it was like a keyboard hotkey, like it's an extra set of keyboard, like hotkey installment thing. And he paid the same amount, but got the keyboard got the keyboard thing and DaVinci. Exactly. So I was sitting there like, bro, you're a genius. I did not think about that. But like, if I ever get just a camera from DaVinci, I mean, that's probably where I'd get a camera because they have like $1,000 cameras.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, that's pretty smart.
I'm not gonna lie, I was this close to getting Final Cut one time.
I don't know. How would you rank them in a list? Final Cut, Final Cut, Premiere Pro, and DaVinci Resolve. If you were to go 1, 2, 3, how would you do it?
I have no other experience on Final Cut and DaVinci Resolve, so the only experience I have is from
what you've heard,
from editing, and from what people use. Like you use DaVinci Resolve, I use Premiere Pro.
Yeah, I'm DaVinci for life.
I watched a seminar. I forgot his name. If I remember, I would subtitle it. But I watched a seminar because he does like editing for a living.
Yeah,
and so he mainly used Premiere Pro. Both of us are tired. Yeah. I woke up at like 6 in the morning just to go.
I woke up at 8 and went back to sleep until like 10:30.
That's a dream.
It was like 10. I had to be here at 11. I got up at 10 and went, I guess I need to take a shower and eat real quick.
And you text me like,
I texted him at like 11:20. I'll be there soon.
I was like, okay.
Because I was like, we already had most everything set up. And so I was like,
yeah, we set up everything last night.
To be fair, people doing the birthday party were late. Yeah. Their friends were there. And
anyways, we'll talk about that in just a second. Anyways, we'll talk about the birthday party in a second. And birthday parties in general.
Sorry, I just wanted to try that. See what it sounds like in post. Probably nothing. It probably picked it up.
He said in his seminar that all of them are great for different purposes.
Like they're all video editors.
Yes, but it depends on like what you want to like what your editing style is, and how like what software or not software, what like machine you have to run it off.
That's a good point because obviously Final Cut's gonna be pretty good on Mac.
So Final Cut is only available on Mac.
Yeah.
DaVinci Resolve is
throw it out of the equation if you have a PC.
Yeah.
But also, if you run PC only,
DaVinci Resolve.
I can forgive you a little bit. If you have an Android phone,
we are not friends anymore. Okay.
You don't know what's up. You don't have a single thing good in your life. No, I'm joking. But seriously, if you have to get a phone, don't get an Android phone.
I'm like I'm on the fence.
He agrees with me.
Yeah, I like my Apple. I've had Apple since like.
Well, we're back to one camera again.
We're back to one camera.
Is it
time
dead?
to go? Battery's dead.
Oh. Do you have an extra battery?
I do.
Oh, that's nice.
Hold on, intermission time.
Intermission, take 3.
Take 3 for intermission time.
Let's see how. Okay. Let's see my reels. Let's see if my reel's doing good. All right, I posted my reel this morning. How many views do you think it has? I'm not looking yet. I'm gonna go with. I think 200's pushing it, but I'm gonna go with 201.
201.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
I think 150.
150. 199.
Oh.
Why did I add the 1 in the opposite direction? Gosh darn it.
You would have had it.
That would have been so good. I knew you were wrong though because I checked it earlier today and it was 160. So I knew where I was going.
You could have been like, oh, it's definitely 150 because I've already checked it. It's above that.
Wait, I got another folder. Guys, I'm past 201. I got 201. I passed 200. Who is this? Who saw that following me? What the heck? It's random, dude. Alright.
Okay, we're back to 2 cameras.
We're back.
Right now we're at 1 hour and 16 as well.
All right, so so your ranking would be
Premiere Pro is top for me just because that's like what I'm used to and that's like how I learn how to edit. Then
loser.
Okay, for me, I love flexibility. I love the fact that I can like for Premiere Pro, if I wanted to edit on my main computer, I could.
That's true. Yeah.
Which
Because it kind of jumps around.
yeah, it kind of jumps around.
DaVinci does that too.
So with that being said,
I think. Don't take my word on that. I think it does. You have to have the paid version though. So.
yeah.
Like if you're going
Premiere Pro, DaVinci, Final Cut.
Yeah, I'd just flip the top two. I'd say the reason I mean DaVinci's number one for me because I use it and there's a free version. I think that makes it pretty superior on its own, just because anyone can use it.
Yeah, so
which is really nice.
In the seminar, he said if you're just starting out, kind of like YouTube, if you just are trying to get your footing, you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, but you want to create content, grab your phone. Like, it already has a mic on it. You can use your AirPods or whatever. If you have AirPods, if you have the old whatever, you can use those.
Yeah, it's basically a lot.
It basically is at this point. You can also use DaVinci Resolve and start editing.
Yeah,
I know people who...
Or iMovie. Don't underestimate that. If you know how to use iMovie, it's not that bad. I've been having to use it recently because my computer stinks and DaVinci Resolve lags like a lot. But like, so iMovie is what I've been using. If you can find your way through iMovie, you know it. You
know how to edit.
It kind of works.
You know how to edit at that point.
If you can edit something really good with iMovie,
you can edit anything.
You can move on. No, but yeah, I like DaVinci Resolve because it's free and it has some cool features, but also because it has everything in the one app.
Yeah.
Right. So I can, and it's like literally in this nice line of tabs on the bottom. You go, it's like import your media, and then you have your a quick cut section. You literally just click on it, and you can drop all your stuff in the order you want them. And then you have your nicer editing section, where that's where you do your transitions. That's where you speed ramp. That's where you put everything.
Premiere Pro has different sections as well, but I don't use it. I use the editing section mainly.
Yeah, I mean most people do, but like after the editing section, there's the Fusion, which is like your After Effects, but it's node based, which makes it better. Because have you used nodes before? Okay, so do you know what nodes? You know what nodes are though, right?
Sorry, my dad texted me one of my planes are.
He was like, nodes are this.
Nodes are this.
So nodes, if you don't know what a node is, they use them in Blender. Like Blender is node based. Okay. That's mainly where I use nodes because I don't use DaVinci as much right now. It's basically like you have your stuff and you connect it in a branch of trees with wires. So that you have your media in, media out. Whatever you put in the middle is what kind of layers over the footage, right?
Yeah.
So and you add your effects.
Graphics.
Like a lightsaber. That's like the main thing I've done to DaVinci Resolve. I added a polygon, like right in there. Into the polygon, I added a glow effect.
I got you.
I added a point thing where I can change and edit it around. That's what that would be like. So, but the what I've heard from Premiere versus DaVinci is a lot of people have been switching over to DaVinci because of the node based. Because Premiere doesn't use like a file system of garbageness.
Yeah.
That's
like, the one thing. Like
that's the thing. I feel like on nodes you can see it all right there. You don't have to go this layer into that layer to find that layer into that layer, and I think that just makes it nicer. Also, DaVinci crashes less.
So far, knock on wood.
You realize the wall is wood, right?
Knock on wood. I've only had Premiere Pro crash on me like maybe 5 times.
That's not that bad.
Maybe.
I've had DaVinci Resolve crash on me a few times because my computer's not good, but that's the only reason. It's not because of DaVinci. It's because it could not.
It's because of the software, or not the software.
It could have just run on my older. I forget, like in my head, my PC is like
a
good.
god.
Like it's like it can do good things, but I forgot I got it in like 7th grade. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 years ago. And 5 years in technology time is ancient.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like, think about the phones in the last 5 years.
Speaking of which, let's go to birthday parties.
So, yeah, birthday parties stink. You know,
no.
I like them. I get paid.
He does.
It's nice.
I have a ranking system, by the way.
Oh, for what?
For, ranking system of who I ask first.
Oh, for birthdays?
Yeah.
The good kids?
I go by rank.
Oh, rank. What? Oh, for people working.
Yeah.
Got it. I thought He went by. I meant the people he chooses to advertise the birthday parties.
No.
Which honestly,
That wouldn't be bad.
I'm joking. We need anyone who wants a birthday party at Karate Atlanta Milton.
Don't
hit us up.
No.
Dude.
No, I'm kidding.
What are you talking about? Do it. I'll do it. If he doesn't want to do it, I'll do it.
All right.
We're figuring out. We have a base price. I'm not going to say it because we're probably going to change it.
Yeah.
It depends on the demand. If 15,000 people for some reason see this video and all want one, the demand is going up. Like you've never. I will draw my supply and demand chart and do the math.
So
put that equilibrium.
Here's where I want to talk. I didn't talk to him about it today because I want to talk to you on the podcast.
That makes sense.
That
makes sense. Smart thinking.
Yeah. So I was over at my girlfriend's house with my best friend, and her mom was asking me about my day yesterday.
And you were like, it was garbage.
It wasn't my best day, but it wasn't my worst day either.
No.
I hope it got
I
better.
watched Rurouni Kenshin, the final.
Yeah.
I'm thriving.
he has good life.
Coolest looking villain, dude.
And she was like, "You do birthday parties?" I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "So and so's sister may want one." And she was like, "How much do you charge?" And I didn't want to say how much it is because
because we're figuring that.
Because we're still figuring out.
I swear I just saw someone through the door. I don't know. Sorry.
He's seeing a ghost.
I'm seeing things.
He's seeing a ghost.
There is a Target shopping cart out there, so.
Still
and we're
there.
good half a mile from the Target.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know how it got
We
here.
don't know how it got there. It was in the middle of the road one day.
One day I just want to bring it in.
We should bring it in.
That would be such a funny thing.
I kind of want to bring it to my apartment.
Or we could just walk it back to Target. It's cold right now. We'll do it when it's warm outside.
There's
Next
no
time
fun in
Bipple
that.
walks, or Brooklyn. Next time Brooklyn walks to Target.
Hey, take this
He
with
does
you.
that quite a bit.
Take this with you.
Have him take it.
Anyways, we were talking about birthday parties, and she was like, I told her how much it was. I would say this. I said 150 because it's my girlfriend's sister, and I don't want to like overcharge. Not overcharge. You know what I'm talking about. I told her I would give her a discount.
You're taking that loss.
I am.
We are not splitting that 75.
No. And I even said to myself when I said that, I was like, I'm giving Jennings what he deserves, what he earns.
My baseline is 100.
Yes. Yes.
Unless it's a 40 kid birthday party. Well, no, even then.
No.
Even then, because we just bump up the price and
No.
add another person.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. My baseline's 100.
Yeah. I was thinking that. So here's what I was thinking is for her, it's my sister's, not my sister's, my girlfriend's sister. And I would be supportive of them by helping them out.
Like which sister? The youngest, the Delilah?
The young. Yeah.
Are we saying names? No one knows who they are, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was like, "That's super cheap," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, it
You
is."
didn't have to say 150, dude.
I know.
You
but I
could
was
have said it's 500, but I'll give you a discount for
Count.
400, and that's still doubling the price.
She was like,
"Could you imagine?"
"She was like, dude, that's super cheap." I was like, "Yeah,
Wait,
I know."
that's how we should advertise them from now. We should bump the price up from what we tell them it is, and say, "We'll give you a discount," but the discount's really just the price it is.
Usually, our birthday parties are $1,000, but for a discount,
we'll give it to you for $3.
discount just because I like you, $300.
Be very vague.
$400.
Normally we'll charge $1,000, but we'll give it to you for $2. They think it's $200.
Like to what? $2?
2,000. Wait, so how much was this? Like 200, right? No, 2,000. Like, wait, whoa.
Wait, what? I don't want a birthday party anymore. Anyways, I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking, personally, I hate doing birthday parties on Sundays because I don't have now I don't have a week off or a day off. I'm not here.
I get that.
Because now
it is Sunday currently, so he hates today.
Yeah.
I
No, I don't get a day off from not being here. As much as I love my job, I still don't want to be here every single day.
That makes sense. I get that. Because I get days off because I'm not full time.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it doesn't matter. The only thing about Sundays is it depends on what time we do it. Because I did not go to church this morning.
R.I.P.
to be here.
I tried.
Which I don't think any of my family went to church this morning because my sister had a
I don't feel as bad.
my sister has a gymnastics competition in Greenville tonight. I mean, they left like 3 hours ago, but like
I don't
they're not
feel
getting
as
back
bad
till
then.
tonight. So I don't think anyone wanted to go today.
I don't feel as bad
Yeah,
then.
no, it's fine. I'll be there next week. But like I don't want to do that. Like if we had a birthday party every Sunday, I wouldn't want to do that.
No.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I would
So-
start telling you like, hey, can we do like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or really 2 o'clock? But
So here's what I'm thinking: is a supply and demand. There are
there's
4
little
Saturdays.
supply.
Yeah,
There's
there are
little
only
supply.
there is only 4 Saturdays in a month. Sometimes 4, sometimes 3, sometimes
Yeah.
5. However many Saturdays are in that month, that's how many we're doing.
Yeah.
That way,
cool.
if
Let me do some math while you're talking.
That way, if you want a birthday party, it is first come, first serve. If you want your birthday party to be on, I don't know,
Oh shoot.
March, whatever, then you have to like come to me in advance saying, "Hey, I want it," because I'm not. And this is something that I also asked Tate is, would you be willing to do 2 birthday parties on the same day?
Nah, not at all.
And we
Not
both said
now. We were both hesitant, but after today, we did one yesterday and one
And-
today. That's not even back to back. And today I was like,
yeah, today we both
I
like
was dead. I did not. I don't think I talked to any of the parents, which I like. I don't do that much anyway. I
But
just let
yesterday you
Robinson
did.
do it. Yesterday I did mainly because one of the guys I was talking to happened to be a stunt driver for Fast and the Furious.
Which by the way, I watched the second movie last night, so I actually
Good.
got to see the scene
You got to
where
see
he's
the scene he was talking about.
he was talking about.
I
So it was very
remembered
cool.
the scene he was talking about, which was nice because then I was like, oh shoot, dude. But like, yeah, no, yeah, back to back seems. I'm fine trying it once, doing it once. That way we can really see what it's like.
But then we have to see the turnaround time. And the thing of
The
birthday
turnaround
parties,
time's hard.
this is another thing that we talked about is that I don't want to be a dickhead just to be a dickhead.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Here's how I view it: is that
out!
you are paying for our time and
Yeah.
our energy, and we are providing a service. It's like for any other thing that you go to. If you go to Best Buy or car shop, whatever. I hope my mic picked that up.
Dang it.
I hope it did. You are paying for a service. You're paying for time. You're paying for whatever. It's kind of like how my car is in the shop. I don't like the price tag that it comes with. I understand it. I respect it.
Yeah.
Same thing for a birthday party. You're paying for my time because it technically is my off time,
Yeah. It is, I mean, that's what it is. It's paying.
and you're paying for a service.
It's a service. I was literally just. It's a service.
It is a service. So
And some goods, not
Yeah.
really any.
I mean-
balloons if we have helium.
we do. We
Wait,
just have to get it
That
ready
was
for
so
next
random.
time.
I think it was leaking the other day.
It had to been.
Because I feel like I may have heard it leak. But
It
I
had to
forgot
been.
about
I
it.
don't, we still have another tank, so
Yeah, but-
we should be good.
How much are helium tanks?
I have no idea.
Are they dwindling now? Because we got those before everyone was like,
Yeah.
"We're running out of helium."
Yeah. Anyways, no birthday- no
Anyways,
balloons anymore.
No balloons today.
So, anyways, it also it does a lot of things that like I'm starting to see with like business side is like you have to like packages basically what I'm
Yeah.
going towards, and that's what she was mentioning. Like Alyssa's mom was mentioning to me last night is like do packages,
Yeah.
and she was talking about like goodie bags, and I was like that's more work for me,
Yeah.
and I
definitely
don't
wanna
want
do that.
work.
We are not doing that. I mean, oh, you can do it. I'm not.
I'm not doing it. If
I'm
I
not
get
doing
someone to
it.
do it, I'm paying someone to
If
do
we
it.
could,
It's either more time.
what would we put in a goodie bag for a karate birthday party?
That's what I was thinking. She shoot out like a few couple ideas, and I was thinking in my head, I'm like, that's stupid.
Lego?
That's stupid. That's also stupid. Maybe
Everything's so expensive now, too.
here's what. Okay. As a kid, when I had birthday parties, I did like a Lego theme. So if someone, and we've also done Nerf War
Nerf.
birthday parties.
I like
So
that.
if we did goodie bags, it would have to go with a theme.
Yeah.
Like,
Like yesterday
yeah-
was Pokemon.
Yeah,
Do
yesterday
some
was Pokemon.
cards.
Yeah, so go to Five Below. Not even does Five Below sell Pokemon cards?
I don't know, but that's the problem. Everything's really expensive right now
Yeah,
for just like small quantities, like small things. So like
there's a
it's almost worth it.
Pokemon.
I did just have a good idea though.
What's your idea?
If it's someone who already comes to karate and doesn't have a colored uniform, What if that was like we
Black
gave
or
them a
red.
present? We gave them like a black or red uniform. Like they could choose.
That-
It's a slight. It is an up cost, but I mean the hard part is
See,
that we
here's the-
don't get that money directly.
No.
So I mean we'd have to almost make it where we get the money, which means we'd have to upcharge it, which makes absolutely no sense
When they can just
we
like,
would rather downcharge it. But maybe that's
Maybe
more
that's
thing
more of an
that
incentive.
draws people in than making us more money.
we'll play around with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
You get a free pad. No, we just give them a $15,000 pad. They'll never use it because half the kids here don't practice.
Yeah.
Bro,
True.
All you need to practice martial arts
Is a wall.
is your body.
Not even a wall. You can do
A
it in a
floor,
field.
maybe.
do
Maybe
it
a
a
floor is
field.
nice.
You can do it
Literally,
at a field.
Go to a field. My favorite, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a quote directly because I forget exactly what he said, but Kojo from Kojo's Trick Lab, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you do martial arts flips and tricking, Kojo, like there's this website called Kojo's Trick Lab made by this dude, Sam Kojo. He's great at tricks, great teacher of tricks. He really knows how to break down tricks and teach them through progressions and stuff. Great website. I'd recommend checking it out if you want to learn flips. He has a quote because he did a podcast for a while with his friend Ahmed, and they had stopped doing it. But they always got comments like, "I don't have anywhere to train. I can't get good," and they would always go on rants like, "Bro, you're not looking hard enough." Like they were like, because they're like, "Cool, you don't have a gym." Most people don't have a gym 5 minutes away, but they do maybe have an hour. But that's not that bad. Like the closest gyms to me right now, like that I could get a open gym like pass to go for 2 hours and train, is like the gym Atlanta just opened. Thank the Lord. That's an hour. It's in Atlanta. So it's some gas money down and back and $10 for an open gym. Not that bad. It's an hour. It's really not that bad to drive an hour. But here's the thing. I've only been once.
In Atlanta,
I want to go
so
more. It's in Atlanta. It's like what would you call it? Midtown Atlanta?
Yeah.
It's in Midtown
It's in
Atlanta.
Midtown.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
It really isn't. Then there's also Atlanta Stunts, which is not like a spring floor gym. That mainly is for stunts, which is a great place. Yeah, no. But let's say you're just doing tricking, need a spring floor. Cool. Gym Atlanta's open. There's some other gyms around. If not, I have the karate mats. I'm lucky. I'm in a position where I have a key. I can just come here and train on the mats. Grass. If you don't have grass in your backyard, there's free parks somewhere. There's trampoline gyms. There's mulch. There's dirt. There is
Basically
literally
what he's saying is you have zero excuses.
Literally, worst case scenario, concrete. Wet concrete and wet grass is
the same.
the worst. Like those are probably the worst, but you can still do it.
So this is when I was doing like 50,000 things at once, and I was doing college. I was doing like five different jobs.
My
at
life
once.
in a nutshell.
I was doing five. I think at the time I was working like 5 different jobs.
That is not my life in a nutshell.
Yeah, he already knows.
I'm nice.
And
I got one job. We're chilling.
And I still made an effort to go to the gym. I was burning both ends of the candle, basically. And I think it was around my birthday. Oh, I got it. And my grandma always takes me out for my birthday. And I was telling her what was going on. And she goes, "How do you make time for it?" I was like, if you want to make time, like if you want to do something,
Yeah, you'll make time
you
for
will
it.
make time for it. And that's what anything is. If you want to do something, you will make time for it.
And that's why
You will make time for it.
That's why no one stretches, because no one wants to do it.
Yeah,
I'm joking. The people who stretch though love stretching. I stretch, not as much as I want to.
I do it at home now.
Yeah.
I'll put on YouTube or something. And
Yeah,
I'll stretch.
I should probably do that too. I like stretching. I'm trying to get full
I'll put on
splits
Minecraft
right now.
videos.
Yeah, I'm trying to get full splits. I like stretching because
Where you and Maya at?
everything I do feels better once I'm fully stretched out and not completely like dead inside.
Mm-hmm.
But like it takes forever to stretch sometimes. Like my stretching routine takes like a good 40 minutes to an hour. And
Yeah,
right now I'm struggling to find time to do that. And that's if I am working on splits. If not, I can do it 20 minutes. I can do 20-minute stretch routine. But because of the splits, it takes so much longer. And like at nighttime, it'll be like 12, and I'm like,
I'm done.
I don't have time.
I'm going to bed.
I get home from karate sometimes at like 9:30, and by the time I eat, and I have to wake up for school in the morning, I'm like, I can't do it.
You can't do it, yeah.
So, summer, I'm free.
I think also during COVID, like the gym was closed. I still worked out in my room.
Yeah, no, that's great.
I would go for walks and I would work out. There's
I work out.
what we're trying to say is if you want to do anything, there's zero excuses. You will find a way to do it.
Especially in America, in like our world.
Yeah.
Because even like in America, like the poorest of families that are still like in a functional state, obviously if you're completely homeless, you're not watching this video right now, I can tell you that. But like, everyone watching this
still subscribe.
has an internet connection and a device to watch this on, and enough time to watch this and get to this point. So if you're watching this, I'm using logic here. You probably have time. Are you stretching right now? Are you watching the podcast and stretching? I would.
Stretching.
Perfect time to watch, bro.
The podcast is
every
almost 2
time
hours.
I stretch, I watch YouTube, because there's no point in stretching and doing absolutely nothing.
I will.
Why not do two? I can learn so much while stretching. Like
I'm a big multitasker. Like I have to do something.
Yeah.
One thing. Now some things you do have to have like 100% of your energy.
Like driving.
Driving is one.
Driving is a good one. I do listen to music and podcasts while doing that.
Editing.
Editing's such a hard. Yeah, I get that. I would love to watch TV and edit at the same time.
You just
that
can't.
I cannot.
You just can't.
Because you're trying to watch two things. It does not work.
I've tried watching YouTube and edit at the same time. I just cannot. I'll put on a podcast.
I can watch YouTube and play Fortnite.
Okay, but
that's completely different.
That's completely different.
You can turn your brain off and play Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't win, but you can do it.
Exactly. But like, yeah. Anyways, I stretch and watch YouTube.
Stretch. If you don't even do martial arts and you need a key to fix your life, just stretch. You'll feel better.
Stretch.
Forget diet. Forget working out. Just stretch a little bit. You'll feel better. Do the other things too. Work out a little bit and don't eat garbage all day. But stretch is probably that's the easiest one. Fat and flexible. Fat and flexible.
Fat and flexible.
Fat and flexible.
You'll be proud of me.
That's my goal in life. Not sure.
I was teaching teens and adults, and I did like
you told them not to be fat and flexible.
Yeah.
Looked at the fat chubby guy in the middle and been like, "You bet you can be fat and flexible." I don't think we have really any like fat people.
No.
It depends on what you term fat. I call fat people, and I don't even say fat people. This is the most I've said to a fat person in the last like 5 years.
I try not to be offensive is the thing. Like, if you're my friend, I will poke fun at you.
Yeah, but also like there's the give take scenario of if you're fat, you're fat. Right? Yeah. I get it if you have like a condition that makes it hard for you to lose weight and you are very thick just from birth, like you just are a thick person. But you can
still work out.
The Rock he's a big person. If he did not have, if all of his muscles stopped showing, he still had them, but they stopped showing right now, you would probably call him fat. He wouldn't be sagging as much, but he's a big dude. Like, if you're big and you put muscle in your bigness, you're big, right? Like,
funny that you say that. So my best friend, he weighs last year he weighed about like 250.
Is that from fat or just him?
That's just he's a big dude, and
like if you're tall and thick, by nature you're just big.
He's like 2 inches taller than me. Like he's not that much.
So
taller.
I mean he's pretty short, honestly.
I mean he's in between your height and my height.
That's pretty short.
So,
no, I'm joking. I'm 6'3", just in case y'all were wondering. I'm 5'11", 5'10", 5'11". Yeah. I'm not tall. I'm tall, but not
that's
tall.
what I'm saying. He's in between your height and my height.
Yeah.
So like, and obviously I'm not the biggest.
No. Nah.
You're not the biggest either, and I'm not the biggest.
I'm really not.
And he started working out, and he got pissed off just for like working out at the gym because we both work out, and he had to drop his weights because he couldn't do it. And I was like, dude, you're progressing. He said he's progressing backwards. I was like, dude, you're progressing backwards because like you're losing fat and you're gaining muscle.
Yeah, no, you have to start on a low rate.
So I was like, the reason why you can't lift as much anymore is because you are literally losing your fat mass to produce muscle.
Low weight, high rep, or high weight, low rep.
I do like a mid.
Loser. I do high weight, high rep because I'm.
I do both of them. Sucker.
No, I'm joking. I haven't worked out for the longest time, but I am working out.
I don't feel like you need
now.
to.
I don't. I have
Unless
no fat at all.
I'm
joking. I want a consistent schedule. I work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I do ankle, knee, and kind of like leg stuff. And like recently, it's been like my hip flexors and stuff because I really want to pop in side kick that goes straight up in the air. And so even when I get my splits, I need to have the muscle to do that anyway. Mm-hmm. So I've been working on those muscles, and because my ankle was injured, I'm trying to build muscles around that. That's Monday. Wednesday, triceps and back. Friday, biceps and chest. And Saturday is shoulders and forearms.
Okay, question before
I
say anything. Is why those muscle groups together?
Because the workout thing I'm following has those muscle groups together. Not joking. Well, the reason is because when you're doing the workouts for one group, you're using part of the other group.
Yes.
So it's still working. Like, so when I do back and triceps, most back exercises use your triceps, and most tricep exercises, like obviously you're using.
What are you doing?
You're using mainly the thing you're working out, obviously. But like, if I'm lifting a weight,
are you doing
and
rows?
using if I do like this. Yes, I'm using like it's a back workout. Like if I'm bent over doing this with a weight, but I feel it a little bit in my tricep too, because my tricep is part of that muscle pulling. So same thing with chest and bicep. Like if you're doing chest presses, I feel it in my biceps after a while, even though it's working on my chest as well.
I get that.
Shoulder and forearm, I kind of get it. Your forearms get tired because you're just holding the dead weight.
Yeah.
Doing shoulder shrugs.
Yeah.
But those, I mean. Shoulder forearm is the fastest workout.
I do.
There's like 2 forearm workouts on the thing. It's this and the wrist curls.
I'm disappointed for my Wednesday. Okay, Monday is
and sword. Sword's a great shoulder for. I missed it a few weeks ago and just did sword stuff.
Back to sword.
Yeah.
Monday is my chest, shoulder, and triceps.
Too many muscle groups at once.
It takes me. If I do everything, my best friend made the planner, by the way, so I just follow his.
He's stupid. No, I'm joking.
He is stupid, but
he definitely knows more.
But I'm also stupid as well.
Yeah.
Chest, shoulders, triceps. Next day is arms and abs. So Tuesday. Wednesday's legs, which I have a petition for him to put another leg day in there somewhere.
I don't do a leg day. I literally, at first, when I planned my workouts, didn't put a leg day in. Because I'm doing Taekwondo.
Yeah, but I still want.
Like I don't have an ab. Technically speaking, I don't have an ab day. I don't have one, but I have abs, and because they constantly get worked out because of the tricks and stuff I do. Like
so he doesn't need it.
I don't need it at the moment. I mean, I might need it later down the line, but like
when you get old,
literally just do a few crunches, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Wednesday's leg day. Thursday's biceps and back. Friday is chest and shoulders again. Saturday is I think back and abs, but like. When there's never been a day on Saturday that I've been like, I want to go work out because I want my Saturday and Sunday to be my rest days. And
no, that makes sense. That's why Monday for me, I put the I think my leg workout exercises, they don't take that long, and so they're like I can be done in 30 minutes if I wanted to. And that one I made up myself. It's not on the plan sheet I use. I just make it up because I just do a bunch of calf raises, and I'm watching YouTube while I do all of this. So I do a bunch of calf raise stuff, and I'll do like the other day I did like leg lifts. So I'd lean against the wall and put. I have a pad at home that's like this tall, roughly at like the lowest length and stuff. I literally put my foot up on top of it and did the leg lifts where it can't go below that.
Okay.
And so it's working out the hip and stuff. So I can do this stuff. I can do the alphabet draws, hips and stuff. So I just kind of make that up what I'm feeling that day. Yeah. And then because then it's Monday, right? I need to get going to get my homework done. Yeah. Monday's my main day to get as much schoolwork done as possible. Before karate.
Yeah.
So, but every other day I have something else. Like, that's not just karate. Like, Tuesday, I wake up, go to school, come home, go to another school, come home, go to karate. Wednesday,
Go to another school.
Wednesday I wake
This
up.
top again?
Not again. No, yeah. I'm a busybody, but yeah. So yeah, that's why. But like Wednesday, I'll talk to this camera while we fix that. Wednesday, I do. Yeah, Wednesday I have a little bit more time in the morning. Same with Friday. That's why those are a little bit longer workouts. And then Saturday is also a short workout because it's Saturday and I could care less. Yesterday, I went to drama. I had drama practice yesterday. I was only there for an hour because we had the birthday party. But I had to be there. I had to be there at 10. And it's like 25-minute drive away.
That's why he doesn't come and teach in.
I still woke up and did my workout. And then went to drama. And then came straight here. Like, so I still got it in. Because I knew I wouldn't be able to really do it after I got home because it'd be too late. But
question. Do you like working out in the mornings or in the
mornings?
Nights?
I hate any other time of the day to do a workout. Because, like, at that point, I'm dreading the workout the entire day. Because I know it's taking away from my later in the daytime. And I'm also tired at any other point in the day. So I don't have time any other point in the day. Because I know if I wake up, my workout time's not going to be filled with school. Mm-hmm. It's going to be filled with goofing or like doing anything else. And then I still have to fit a workout time in. So it's better for me to just wake up, go get my workout done. It's literally it's my basement, so I just walk downstairs. Okay. But
that makes sense.
Yeah. I could just get it done. Just because with my school schedule. Could that change when I don't have to do school anymore? Probably, but I doubt it will. My goal is because I want to do stunts. My goal is like, because it's my
We'll
job
talk about more about that second.
Yeah. My job
You'll be a recurring
will
guest.
be stunts, which means I'd wake up, I can do a workout, go eat, go back, work on something, go eat more, work on something else. And maybe if I'm working on karate, then I go to karate and work at karate, right? But I'm like, I'm not just sitting at home doing nothing, waiting to get a stunt call.
Yeah.
I'm like constantly, you're training because you can't get paid as much as a doctor does and not go to 7 years of school.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not how that works. Travis Wong, great quote. I take that one to heart because that's a great quote. He's like, I remember that's the quote. Like, he's like, you can't make the same amount as a doctor if you don't put in the work because they go to 7 years, 8 to 10 years of school to do that. And as a stunt guy, you can start right off the bat, right? But he's asked stunt people before, do you practice stunts? Do you train stunts more than you trained for your high school sport? And a lot of them would say no. And for me, I was like, that's an interesting thing. So especially when I get more time out of this stupid high school, this summer is going to be training. Unless I get injured again, but then I'm still going to find other stuff to train. Like, there's still something. Like, I injured my ankle, got better at sword. Couldn't do tricks, super sad, but I can still do some other stuff. But
win some, lose some.
Yeah. Sword's pretty cool. It's a great weapon. Such a great weapon. I love it. Like, bow staff, cool. Everyone does
Actually, bow staff.
Bow staff's cool.
What's your tier? How would you rank all the weapons?
Sword. I don't like any of the others. No, here's the thing with bow staff. Bow staff's really cool if you're really, really good at bow staff.
If you suck at it, then
if you stink at it, it's meh. I mean, that's the same with all the weapons. Honestly, I don't want to watch someone be bad at sword because it really looks bad. Bow staff, I think you can get away with just a little bit. But you can tell when someone's really good at bow staff. But everybody does bow. Like, especially in like an ATA, the karate schools we're
the organization with,
that's the organization. If you go to a tournament and you watch the weapons ring, dude, especially in like at least the male 15 to 17 division, and all bow staff.
Have you ever judged 15 to 17 females?
No, I don't think so. Because they go at the same time as me.
It's all bow staff.
Or when I did. It's all bow staff.
Like
Maya, who was in the podcast before this.
Yeah, in the
first
episode.
This, I guess.
First episode. So if you want to go back and watch
she's a bow staff person. She's really good at bow staff. But everyone does bow staff. I hate it. No, bow staff's really cool. And especially because a lot of tricks with bow staff relate to sword. Like, I learned the toss behind the back on bow staff first because it was
and
not a
sword.
metal object that was gonna hit my head, and then I learned it was sword. So, yeah, that's my problem with bow staff.
Bamongi is just lame.
Bang Monkey.
I love
is
Bamongi
not
as
an
like a
XMA
stick.
weapon, yo.
I love Bamongi as a stick because that's
Not as a
basically what
foam
it-
bat.
It-
No. Yeah. Bang Bang. Okay. I also rank things based on movies. Bow staff, Ninja Turtles.
Bamongi, nothing.
Maybe if you have some episodes of Kicking It. Did they use it in Karate Kid at all? But bow staff's not used in movies that often. Is it used?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
But
Is it
sword
used
is
often?
used.
No. Commas.
Ooh.
I think the first time I actually saw a comma in a movie was last night, and I saw it on the ground of the fight scene.
Yes, I saw it in a movie last
No,
night.
it was
on the ground
It was
though.
because it
wasn't
Roni-
even.
No, it was a Roni Kenshin, which means like Japanese thing set like 70s. I think it was like 1879 when that movie was set. Which means like they probably had a use for commas, but not for fighting.
Not for
No,
fighting.
commas are really really cool, and an XMA ring. That's it. That's it. Traditional commas.
Lame.
It's what it is.
Cool.
Yeah. You have to, and also commas, you have to be good to make it look good. Like I'm decent. I'm decent.
Semi-decent.
I'm semi-decent. No,
So if you're
I'm not good.
semi-decent, then
I'm not good. I can do like a few tosses and like a few tricks. Nothing compared to like Cole Presley. Go watch his comma form, dude. Love that form. I learned all of my comma stuff from his adrenaline thing. That was like his adrenaline worldwide tutorials, because we don't teach comma. we went through comma like for a month and years because we had a comma shortage because of COVID. But we went through commas, and I hadn't gotten to do commas literally before that. Like I had never done commas just because the scheduling worked out. I caught up and learned all my comma stuff from those tutorials on my own at my house. Yes, I spent hours doing so, but I did it. I sat in front of a mirror and figured out it's a roll to reverse grip, and I kept doing it. I mean, you saw me practice that. I watched Cole Presley do it, and his would be like a circle and go straight into the grip. But when I tried it, it would look more like a figure eight, and it wouldn't look like one continuous motion. So I literally sat in front of a mirror and worked on that until I got it. I can do it now, and it's pretty consistent. I can do it same with sword. So that's nice. I think I can get sword into reverse grip without having it figure eight at all. I can literally go behind my back, straight into reverse grip, which is nice.
it's very nice.
Yeah, I try. So hard. No, but yeah, commas, that's why commas are meh. I like that. Commas is my XMA weapon.
I still want to know the ranking system. Swords at the top.
Swords at the top. I'd probably put commas after that.
What's after
'cause I
commas?
like 'em.
So sword,
That's because
commas.
those are the two things I use. I use sword's gonna be my traditional weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Comma's gonna be my XMA weapon.
Okay.
In tournament, if I ever compete again, we'll see. I mean, I plan to do a few tournaments, but
Have fun going against Alex,
yeah, it's gonna be great.
who's
I
on
feel
the
like
second
I have
episode, by the way.
I have a.
Go watch it.
I want to say I have a chance if I pull out some of the absolute stupid things I'm gonna try. Like I've talked to Maya about it, and I talked to Van Eck about it a little bit.
Shout out to Alex.
I've talked to Maya about it a bit. All of my goals in an XMA form are stupid. Like none of them are realistic. Like people will be like, okay, I'm gonna do an XMA form. All right, here's my introduction. We're gonna walk this way, walk that way, do my bow in, do the punchy toward the ground in front stance thing like that. Right? Everyone does that, right? There's very few entrances that look cool, so everyone does the same thing. You walk up, you present yourself to the judges, you do a trick going to the back. I will give you every trick in an XMA form, especially in the ATA organization. If you go to like open circuit, you'll get some cool stuff. But flash kick, gainer, cart full, side swipe. Yeah, that's it. Maybe a few tornado kicks. I literally, but this funny thing, especially some of the guys in my other ring, I take tricks way too seriously. If a trick does not look good to me, I'm not gonna put it in a form.
You're not gonna
Like if I've not like done it where I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. Like that's how I would like it to like roughly look in a form. It's probably not gonna go in my form. Like side swipe, I only put my side swipe in my form because it was an upside downy side swipe. I've seen side swipe in some forms where it looks like a laid back 540 kick. I was gonna put side swipe or okay, cart full swipe. It's a cartwheel and a backflip with a 360 where you kick your leg out like a flash kick where you big kick and you land on that foot. It's like a mix of a 540 and a full. So that's what that is. I had some nice ones. I haven't done them in a while because of my ankle, because I land on that foot and that's the one I injured. It's getting back and I just need to practice them more because I could do them
on mud.
Totally wet concrete. No joking. Trampoline. Messed it up on a trampoline. Did a double full. Came down. Like if you can see my foot, this one it went like here, so it flipped in. It was not fun. Swelled up very quickly.
Almost what you did.
It didn't break. It was just a sprain, but it was a bad sprain, yo. It was a bad sprain. It was not the worst sprain. People have had way worse sprains than what I did.
I think it's easier to recover from broken foot than it is from sprain.
Oh. Yeah, but the problem is when you break your foot, you sprain it.
Yeah.
But like I don't think you sprain. It just depends on how bad you broke it. Like,
I mean,
your backflip, you broke it from compression though, right?
Yeah. So like, that was, I think, by far my worst break.
Yeah.
Like I did damage.
Dude, this guy's broken. How many bones?
It's all been my feet.
So like 3.
No.
3, 4.
No.
2.
No.
More.
Up more.
7.
I talked to Maya about it on her podcast. I think.
Wait, how many was it? You've told me before. Because I know you've broken a few.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 times.
Bro, I've broken 0 bones. Okay? I try hard not to because I know that I would be sad in life if I did because I wouldn't be able to do anything. But like,
it sucks.
No, definitely. Because not being able to do anything. Like, okay.
If I break my arm, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with myself.
Talk about timing. I sprained my foot. I couldn't really do anything major for a while. I mean, it was this. Okay, I sprained it right at the end of the school year. It was about to be summer when I sprained my foot. Literally 2 weeks away from districts.
It sucked.
I was 2 weeks from districts competition and could not do anything. I changed my entire form so I could take off and land on my right foot for every trick. So I think I did. Crap, I'd have to go look at the video. I
remember you changing everything because you still wanted to compete and you said,
I was so mad.
I'm still going to do it.
I probably could have won first place. I got 3rd.
Imagine if you did.
I got 3rd injured that badly. To be fair, the top 3 people got injured. They were all injured. It was so funny. Like the 3 injured people beat everyone. So if that tells you that level, that was funny. No, all the forms,
everybody else is not injured.
All the forms there were really good. I had probably the worst sprained ankle. The guy who got 2nd had a decently sprained ankle. It was not the worst thing, I don't think.
We're at 2 hours now.
Oh dang! Well, we can finish up these stories and head on. But and then the other guy had like some weird back I don't know. He was just having some problems. He had to be on some medicine that just kind of messed him up a little bit. So yeah, but he still won like first place in like 3 things. So I don't count it. But like they were all injured. I did scoot, cork, shuriken, my classic, because I take off and land on my right foot, not my left. I think I did B-twist. No, B-twist because I put weight on my left foot before I go. I did cork. Round. I did cork round because I round kick with my left leg, and that did not hurt as much as just putting pressure on it. because I didn't have to kick super hard to make it look good. So I think those were my only 2 tricks. Yeah, that was it.
If it works,
That's
it
all
works.
That's all I was capable. Maybe no, I didn't do tornado. I
No.
couldn't even do a tornado kick.
It's very sad.
I know, like what?
But then again, you match with some of the kids who can't do it anyways.
Dude, bro, for that districts, I was planning to do. I was planning to do double cork, which is one of the hardest tricks I've seen in an ATA competition. Not in the open circuit. Open circuit, double cork, literally double full swing, double cork to split has been done. Like, it's all been, like, all these really, really hard tricks have been done in other competitions. But in ATA, don't got to do much to have the hardest trick there. I was going to do double cork. I had literally landed my first few double corks a few weeks out, like a month out, and I was planning to rep them and get them consistent, and then I injured my foot. So, yeah, that was going to be that. The main guy, like, I don't want to call anyone out, but some of the guys in my ring would do their cart full swipes, which is the cart full and you kick and swipe your leg down to the ground like a 540. All of them did it, and it looked like a vertical kick. I have video evidence of them doing it too, and I've watched it, and I've watched mine and gone. And I've shown people that did. I was like, which one do you think's better? And I'd show them the 2, and everyone said mine, and I was like, yes. Can I do it anymore? No, because I need to get better and practice more. So don't take that out of context. I'm still bad. But no, like, I was like, they did it
as bad,
and they would stay like vertical and kind of kick over, tiny kind of kick over and land, and everyone would go, oh! And I was sitting there like, dude, bruh. I think my best video of it, I'd have to go find it. I did it fully fully upside down, and my kick from 12 o'clock swiped all the way down straight. It was nice. I'm proud of that clip. Maybe it's not as good as I remember, and I would go back and look at it and be like,
he's gonna try to find it.
I might go find it. It's somewhere on my computer, I think. But it's probably garbage now. But yeah, no. I was like, if I could put that one in a comp. The problem is with Alex, I can't do that stuff anymore because he can do that stuff and he can do it well. Mm-hmm. He can do it really, really, really well. He can out-trick me any day of the week. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, my ultimate goal at the moment is to put Shuriken Cutter in a form. That is what I'm gunning for.
To beat Alex Law. Alex, if you see this, you know what he's going for.
I am training it. I've been doing shurikens recently. I'm working on it. I'm in a murky situation right now. I can't really get injured before black belt testing and before my musical.
You have what's today, the 5th? You have roughly 40 days.
No, I don't think I'm gonna do it this tournament season.
You have 40 days for black belt testing.
Black belt testing?
Yeah.
And though my black belt testing is on the same day as the plays. So literally that Sunday I'll be free. No, I will have a show Friday night. That Friday I will have a show at like 7, probably it'll go like 7 to 9:30. Then we'd go out and eat after. I will wake up.
You'll be fine.
I hope.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I've done it before.
You're fine.
I've done it before.
You're good.
We did Newsies a few years back. The only difference was that when we did that, it was black belt testing here and not at a big school because it was COVID. So it took a lot less time. Who here?
Yeah.
I don't know. It took a lot less time. I hope black belt testing. I hope black belt testing starts at 8 or before. If it starts at 10, I'm screwed.
It's not gonna happen.
It'll be hard. Because, okay, on Saturday, I have a show at 2 or 3. We haven't decided yet. If we do the show during rehearsals in 2 hours, she says she's going to do it at 3. And I am really, really hoping, I can't talk anymore, really hoping we can do it at 3, because I think that is fine. But if it's at 2, we're pushing it. I have one at 2 and one at 7 on the same day. I will wake up, go to black belt testing, go straight to do the shows, do one show and then another show, and then I'll be done. And then I can just train shurikens as much as I want. Shuriken cutters. I'm not complaining that those 3 things are in a row, because honestly, love that. It's kind of fun. Not gonna lie, doing like one, 2, 3 big things. Testing, like that's always I
Fun.
haven't done it in 3 years. So it'll be fun. I might never do it again. We'll see. I mean,
you never know.
You never know. Yeah. I mean, it just depends on what I'm doing.
College.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
How many midterms I can get in.
You can get midterm.
Yeah, I can get the midterms.
I'll probably midterm review. So.
Yeah. Like, so I will figure it out. But yeah. What was it? So yeah, I love doing because then I love performing live. Live performances are really cool.
They're the best. You and Maya said the same thing.
Really cool. Yeah, no. Yeah, there's something really fun about those. I like doing stuff for camera, and that's obviously my ultimate goal and job. But yeah, live stuff is so fun. I like acting in live stuff mostly. Like for this play, I'm stage manager and ensemble. Which I'm the first person in our school to do both at the same time because there's not that many males in drama.
Yeah,
and especially because I'm a senior, I kind of get that special privilege of doing stage manager, which I'd asked to do, but they need more guys to dance, and I am not a dancer, but doing Taekwondo for a decade really helps with being able to do choreography. So I get it down. When I
was on my cruise, that's all I did.
Nice.
I did Taekwondo stuff as dances, and they're like, "Oh, you dance?"
Literally.
I'm like,
it works. You
I'm
can
like,
trick
low
everyone.
key, no.
I go to a high school dance. I do a flip.
One of the girls.
That's everything.
One of the girls on the cruise ship, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay.
Soon. Thought that I said that I did Taekwondo, and she's like, "Oh, do you do dance as well?" I was like, "No, I just did Taekwondo. That's it."
Yeah.
But the other 2 people in my group who I still talk to because we're all best friends.
Yeah.
2 of them are dancers, like legitimate dancers.
Nice.
So
you tricked them. No, you tricked the other person.
No, I told them, I was like, I can't dance for shit.
Yeah, no.
I'm white.
I just for this play that we're musical, we're doing Cinderella, right? I think we have to dance for 20 minutes straight. Some of that is just swaying, kind of you're with your partner and in your dance pose, and you're kind of just stepping around and swaying. So that's fine. That's easy.
Imagine dancing.
We get quite a few of those breaks, but I'm pretty sure we're on stage for 20 straight minutes doing one major dance. That for calm for a little bit, another major dance, calm for a little bit. We do a polka, we do a waltz. It's crazy. It's gonna be fun.
But imagine dancing on a cruise ship for 4 hours,
bro.
Someone to come every night. Anyways,
I wonder what a backflip would be like on a cruise ship.
If I knew how to
if
do
it's
one, I would've done
sway, if it's very sway,
if I knew how to do one, I would have done it.
Oh, dude, it's so fun. My school band flips at our dances. They because I don't know why.
You're gonna teach me.
Okay, I'm not teaching you backflip. You can figure that out on your own. Last time you tried to backflip, you broke your ankle.
Very fair point. True.
All right. So I'm not gonna be.
No one's spotting me.
I was not responsible for it either.
He is not.
I actually was the one recommending. Podcast. I was recommending against it. I was sitting there going, "This is a terrible idea. Don't do this." And people who we shall not name were like, "No, he's got it," and taught him the technique. And 5 seconds later, were attempting to spot him while he did it. Newsflash: they were not big enough to spot him.
Because I weighed at least 30 pounds
way more than them, yeah. No, I struggle to spot my sister, and she is a solid foot shorter than me and weighs a lot less. And she's a gymnast who's done this for a long time.
I was time to...
I was like, we have an air track. And you neglected to do it on the air track. That would have saved your ankle. The air track would have saved your ankle.
Yeah. Probably. Probably. I don't know.
No, it would have, because you compressed, broke it, which means you landed and it went. the air track would have broken the fall.
Everyone heard the snap.
Dude, I was sitting there like, that didn't sound good. And then came in the next, I think it was a Saturday when you did it. We came in Monday.
No, it was during summer camp.
It was camps. I came in a day or two later. It might have been Friday because it would have been a few days. I came in for the Monday. He was in a boot, and I was like, you idiot.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Anyways.
Anyways.
That's a story for another time.
Next time you learn a backflip, just do it on a trampoline.
I might just,
That's how I did it. If anyone wants to, this is how you learn a backflip. I had someone ask me this the other day. They were like, hey, how do you recommend learning a backflip? I sent them a YouTube video instead of me explaining this over text. Go to Plan Zero's YouTube channel. He has a really great YouTube video on how to learn a backflip and the technique to do it, where you can do it really high. If you're like me and have a trampoline, just do a 360 and then just like look over your shoulder and do the 360 where you can look at the ground behind you, and then like start kicking your feet a little bit higher around the side, and you just slowly, like, if you do this, you just and then you just keep it going until you get comfortable going straight over. And then once you can kind of go janky straight over the top, you fix your technique.
Noted.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I did. For full twist, that was a riot. I did a backflip, and on the way down just started trying to twist. One time I did it where I just jumped and span. I did not know where I was in the air. I saw the sky and went, I don't know where I fell straight to my back on the trampoline. It was a trampoline, so I was fine. But I was like, whoa. And then I was like, wait a minute. I learned full twist from standing on a trampoline because jumping up really high and doing it scared me more. Because that's the time I lost myself in the air. Because I was like, oh, I'm higher. So I just I jumped backwards and just twisted hard. So I was probably not flipping as much, but like I got used to that. Yeah. And I would crack on my back multiple times. I like landed on my back and side. But like I was like, oh wait, I did the full rotation that time. I just got to get my feet under me and just slowly got it, and then slowly just added more height. But I can also jump, so that helps.
Yeah.
I know quite a few people who cannot jump for the life of them, and it is tragic.
Vipple. No, I'm kidding.
Vipple. No, he's gone.
He's good at jumping.
But there's some kids, man, who cannot get a centimeter off the ground. Vipple can do a 540.
Very true.
Yeah, so he's got it. Yeah, we can call it there. I know it's late. We're both tired.
Mm-hmm. We're both getting very exhausted, and I still have more stuff to do. Anyways, would you like to add anything? Anything that you want to shout out?
Follow me on Instagram. I don't have TikTok because I don't want it. Instagram is Tate O Jennings. The O is my middle name. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it starts with an O. Winds it down just a little bit. Yeah, that's my Instagram. If you find a dude, it's me with a flaming sword is the cover.
I will put it down.
We'll put a link in the description.
I will put a link in the description.
My YouTube channel is Tate Jennings.
I will also put a link in the description.
I have 2 videos, hopefully more when you see this. If you watch this in a year, maybe we'll have a lot more, hopefully. Better camera by then, maybe a better laptop. We'll see.
No, he's going to have an iPhone 14.
Yeah, I'll have the... no, it'll be 15 by then.
Oh,
should I just wait for the 15 at this point?
I don't know.
Might as well.
Might as well at this point.
Or get a lower price 14. Thought about doing that for the M1 chips on the Macs. But I'd rather just get the M2 down.
Yeah, just get the M2.
Yeah.
Anyways. Wait, hold on.
All right.
There we go. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Bye-bye. Please wait the mic.
Eats the microphone.
Eats the microphone.
Eats microphone.
It's the microphone. That's fun. I can just become your co-host. I'd be down for that, actually. Like, if you just need podcast videos, bro, I just want to call me. I'll come in. I'll just be a co-host.